Howdy ho everybody, welcome back to the Roost. I've been itching to play some Oblivion, so I figured, why not do it here on the old live stream? Got some nice cold water here. Got a nice cooling breeze blowing through the window. On a nice spring day, late spring day even, or mid-spring I guess, day here in the old Appalachian Mountains. We're going to load back at Waynan Priory. We're going to go back to, save for Waynan House. We're going to fix this. You see, I've played beyond this because the infamous glitch and game-breaking bug that I encountered in Stream 5 the other night. It was a very short stream. It was late. The game kept crashing, so I just kind of packed it in early. Anyhow, so what was happening? Somehow or another, I got a bounty. Probably because I stole some things. However, apparently I've also murdered someone, but we'll get into that later. I'm not sure exactly when or how I would have done this. However, I can't believe you've done this. However, it's a thing, so we need to deal with it. Here, of course, was the box where the Amulet of Kings was. It's been smashed and grabbed. 10 commands, 9 divines. Anyhow, so the crash was occurring because Joffrey and Martin were following me.
Let's continue on to Cloud Ruler Temple. I haven't had a good night's sleep since Kavach was attacked.
So the good guard was wanting to take me to the castle, and I guess the game just didn't know what to do with good old brother Martin and Joffrey. So we're going to tell them to wait.
I was looking forward to reaching Cloud Ruler Temple. Don't be long.
Well, one does not simply march into Cloud Ruler Temple. So we're going to go and attract the guard's attention. Actually, no, wait, we're not going to do that. Scratch that. I'm channeling my inner Willy Wonka here. We need to go back in after we take the gold and the gold ring from Prior Mayberl, who won't be needing his horse anymore. I just don't like doing that with Joffrey looking. It's not very tasteful. Anyhow, I have some stolen stuff, so I want to stash it in Joffrey's chest right here. Yeah. So we're going to put our stuff in, and what all do we have that's stolen? Copper ring, because you see, when we get arrested, they will take this. The gauntlets. The lion pelt. And is that it? That's it, I think. That's it. Okay. Now we go get the guard's attention, and we deal with this. Then we come back, get Martin. Everything should be fine. But we are going to have to pay the bounty, which is 1,000 gold, which is not an insignificant amount of money. My horse is over here. We'll take the horse and ride this way. I really hate that Prior Mayberl passed away. However, it does mean we don't have to worry about the horse situation, right? Double tap E to get off the horse. Apparently, I didn't know that. I thought you just pressed the E and off you went. Whatever. Now I know. Just press Q here. We're just going to walk. We're going to auto walk until we find dude. I guess we could jog a bit. Hi, Katie. How's it going? You're about to see the big arrest without the big bug this time.
It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end. I'll take any stolen goods you have. The next move is yours. Pay your fine, or I'll haul you away.
Are you feeling any better today, Katie? We're going to pay the gold.
That's too bad. I was hoping you'd resist arrest. Okay, here's the procedure. We go to the castle. First, we search you. confiscate any stolen goods. Then you pay your fine,
Right.
and we release you.
I did. This will be the first time I've ever played an Argonian all the way through. I played an Argonian in Morrowind several times when I was just doing some role-playing stuff, not really focusing on the main quest. So yeah. If Martin's not following you, that bug will not be a problem. It won't happen. So now we'll just fast travel back to the Priory, pick up Martin, and off we go. The Argonian, of course, gives you that sweet poison and disease resistance, plus water breathing, which is super cool. Which, if you're someone who likes to, let's take the horse over here. If you're someone who likes to swim a lot, you know, it kind of indirectly helps you with encumbrance, right? Well, I'm glad you're feeling better at least. That's, I could tell you really did not feel good the other day. Which is not good. It does my heart good to know you're doing better. Hello, Brother Martin. Are you ready to just walk into Cloud Ruler Temple? Simply?
Let's continue on to Cloud Ruler Temple. I haven't had a good night's sleep since Kavach was attacked.
I am well, thank you.
The sooner we reach Cloud Ruler Temple, the better. Lead on.
After the 5.5-hour stream on Saturday, no joke, my tongue was sore. And I've had allergy troubles and things like that. My tongue is still sore, believe it or not. It's better than it was yesterday, but yesterday it was quite bad. Okay, so the reason I wanted to have the horse over here was just to be with them and make sure they get mounted up okay. This tree is in the way. There we go. Off we go. Let's head out. You know, it's actually quite a walk, or ride even, to Bruma. This is where we're going. Cloud Ruler Temple is up here. This is where we're going to be going, on the Orange Road. At night, there's a ghost that's going to appear here, but we're here during the day. What is this? Oh, Cloud Top. So this is a good one. If you're not used to the scale of the game or the scale of the map, this is going to give you a good idea of just how big Cyrodiil really is, because the map doesn't look all that big, but it's actually fairly large. Anyhow, but yes, I'm feeling well. It's a sunny day. I've been outside working in the flower bed, doing some other things this morning. I have a ton of zinnias that have come up. It's the same patch where I did the video in the zinnia patch way back near the beginning of my channel's history. All right, we turn right here. And anyway, they're real thick. So, had a good old high time. All right, we have a fool here. Time to deal with said fool. Darn you. That's a fair amount of hit points. 14 steel arrows. I think I'll take those. That's all I'll take. Where's my horse? There it is. So I thinned those zinnias out. And there was a big fire across the hill last night. You could see this big, huge, glowing fire. I don't know if someone burned some barns intentionally or if there was an arsonist or what was going on, but 2 barns, it looked like barns anyway, were burned down. Not here in the neighborhood last night. So that smell is still in the air. I might have to stick my feelers out and see if anybody has any information about what went on. I rode out last night to see if something was going on, see if anybody needed help. Couldn't find anything other than I saw in greater detail where the fires were, but by that time, whatever they had been had collapsed, and I'm pretty sure there were not houses. Pretty sure I know where everybody's house is around here. It's not that big of a neighborhood. Well, I'm hoping so too. It's not uncommon for people to burn down old barns around here. Crap. Where's this wise guy? I think he's going. Take the pelt. But anyway. So a bit of excitement anyhow. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, you just never know, you know, what's going on. Yeah. It goes a long way. Looking after one another does. This deer is not remotely bothered by us. This is a good place to use the Q key, which is auto walk. I don't gallop with the horse because you get too far ahead and they might not be behind you, so. Gotta kind of take a comfortable pace. Yeah. Like Paul Revere's ride, huh? Kinda. No, I did. It was an automobile for sure, but it would have been cool. I haven't had a horse since I was a boy. But I do know how to ride. Let's see. Glade Mist Cave is over here. We're just going to make a beeline, I think, to Cloud Ruler Temple. There are two, well, really one beautiful overlook on this path, or you can look back and see the Imperial City. It's very nice. We'll see those when we get to them. The thumbnail actually is, for this stream, is a screenshot from last night when I was trying to work around the bug. There's one place here you can look off. It's raining, so you can't see too much right now. But it's not a bad overlook here. But there's an even better one on up the way. And this little ride, going up into the mountains near the border with Skyrim, incidentally enough, the Gerald Mountains, or the Feral Mountains. Was it Gerald or Feral? I can't remember. Gerald, I guess. That could be it's Gerald, isn't it? Anyhow. This reminds me, this road, of a road up to a place near here called High Knob. It's actually the highest point in the Cumberland Mountains. I don't recall the elevation exactly, but it's not above the tree line, but it's close. And the road that goes up to it has two nice spots where you can look off the mountain at the town below. It's very much like this. It's just steep and a lot of switchbacks. This ride from Wayne Priory to Bruma actually is one of my strongest memories of this game. Like I say, I've played this one less than the other Elder Scrolls games, except maybe Arena. I haven't played Arena too much. There's another nice overlook here, but there's an even better one up there by that fence. So Let's ride on up. I'll have you. There used to be a big fire tower up there that was a really nice lookout point. And it burned here a few years back. And incidentally enough, this was a really weird situation. The night it burned, I think it was Halloween night, actually. Don't remember the year. But I was probably the last person to be up there during the day. See, here's the really nice overlook point. And there's a bridge. Yeah, I had been up there during the day to take photographs of the tower. And lo and behold, it burned down that night. So I didn't waste any time, did I? I had been on my list of things to do a photo shoot for a long time, to go up to the High Knob Tower. There's an imp up there. And I kept putting it off, and then something just told me to go up there that day. And I'm glad I did. I had put the pictures on Facebook, and that concerned me because I thought, oh crap, maybe they'll think I was the one that burned it down. But they didn't even question me, even though if I was a detective in the case, I think I would have probably done so. Let's see, I think it's this way. I think so. What we could do is actually select the quest. Yeah, this is the way. Anyhow, yeah, so nobody questioned me. Of course, I didn't burn it down. Turns out it was like a volunteer firefighter or something that had some kind of falling out with his girlfriend, who was also a volunteer firefighter, or something like that. It's been many years ago. It's one of those things that the timing, it just couldn't have been better. I mean, you know, if I wanted to take pictures of the tower, at least in daylight, I couldn't have done it at any other time. You know, the very next day it was gone. Smoldering pile of ruin. Martin can kind of hold his own, so I think there's a piece of gold. Don't need to worry about him too much. Little graphical glitch there when we got on the horse. But they rebuilt that tower. And it's, the new tower is not as impressive. Although they did make it handicap accessible. The other one you had to climb a whole bunch of stairs. It was an old fire tower. I don't know. Hold on. Let me check. I don't think there's any way for me to see. Like, what I see on my end is, wait a minute. Okay, I see the like. I have one like. It says one like. It tells me the current number of concurrent viewers in 2 windows. There's one up at the top, which has all the information about the video, like the title, the category, the game, the time it's scheduled for. And then it says concurrent viewers and likes. But then down at the bottom, I have live analytics, which also shows concurrent viewers. But the concurrent viewers on the analytics versus the top pane are never the same number. So I never really know for sure how many people are watching. But the analytics gives me the concurrent viewers, the chat rate, and the views, the number of video views, and the average view duration. And there's a bar graph thing, or a line graph. Well, I appreciate, appreciate the like, obviously. And also for bringing that up, because I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? No? No, I just somehow just took a shortcut. Okay. There's also weird stuff going on with YouTube. They've implemented a bunch of updates lately. And, oh, look at this guy. And one thing that's real weird is my subscriber count has been stuck at just about 459 forever. It'll go up to 461, 462, and then it goes back down. But here's the funny thing. When I look at my number of subscribers and look at the analytics in subscriber count and analytics in YouTube Studio, I have only lost one subscriber in the past 3 weeks, but yet my sub count fluctuates by 2 or 3 on a daily basis. So I don't know what that's about. I'm assuming that's a bug. But it's kind of frustrating, you know. If you had 4,000 subs, you wouldn't be as noticeable as it is with 400. All right, I've lost them. You see, they're gone. So now I have to go find them again. I'm off the road, so that's probably it. It says 2 viewers. Yeah, well, it says 2. In the analytics pane, I have 2. But in the top pane, it now says 3. So, which is it? That's... I don't know. Weirdness. Now, guys, you got to follow me. This is not the approved way. We're off the road, but we did take a shortcut. Now, the road up to the temple is over here, so let's go this way. Here we go. I think this is the road up. Yeah, there it is. Right up there. Cloud Ruler Temple. You guys coming? Okay. Off we go. Another change they made recently that is very strange is with the way views are counted on shorts. Essentially, they've made a change that inflates the view count on shorts in terms of the number of views you see in YouTube Studio, but it's not the number of views that count toward monetization or anything like that. So I'm guessing, I don't know why they're wanting to inflate the view numbers other than to, well, encourage people. I'm not sure. It's kind of like blowing smoke, you know where. Like, what's the point of that? What's the point in having a number that doesn't mean anything? I question that. Isn't that a nice view? Anyway. All right, we're here. Once Joffrey's up here, yeah, you can open this door. It'll be locked if they're not with you. And just let him go in.
Grandmaster, is this...
Yes, Cyrus. This is the Emperor's son, Martin Septim.
My lord, welcome to Cloud Ruler Temple. We have not had the honor of an emperor's visit in many years.
Ah, well, thank you. The honor is mine.
Come, your blades are waiting to greet you.
So it's my understanding that the view count that you see on shorts is it requires less view time, less in terms of seconds to count as a view. But the views that count towards impressions, like if you're monetized, or count towards you getting monetized, have not changed at all, and you have to drill down to get to that data.
Dark times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch. The Empire is in chaos. But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of Uriel Septim.
Hail, Dragonborn! Hail, Mortal Scepter! Hail!
Your Highness, the blades are at your command. You will be safe here until you can take up your throne.
Joffrey, all of you, I know you all expect me to be Emperor. I'll do my best. But this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate your welcome here. I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Well then, thank you, Martin. We'd all best get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
Here he comes.
Not much of a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The blades saluting me and hailing me as Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead by now if it weren't for you. Thank you. But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an emperor to tell them what to do. And I haven't the faintest idea.
We need to get the amulet back.
Of course. The Amulet of Kings. So I, can take it to the Temple of the One and light the dragon fires. And stop the Oblivion invasion.
Yeah, he's got some kind of weird buff. And that's what's causing him to glow. And you will be the Emperor.
The Emperor? That's an idea that will take some getting used to. In any case, we need the amulet first. Maybe Joffrey will know where to start. All practitioners of Daedric magic are familiar with the almost impenetrable barrier between our world and Oblivion. What the Emperor told you implies that the amulet is the key to the preservation of that barrier. What I saw at Kvatch. Everything I know about Daedric magic says that such stable portals are impossible. Yet those gates to Oblivion existed. The old rules no longer apply. Kvatch is only the beginning of what Mehrunes Dagon will do. If the amulet is truly the key to restoring the barriers between our world and Oblivion, you must waste no time in recovering it.
Anything is possible. We did simply walk into Cloud Ruler Temple.
I haven't always been a priest. In my youth, I followed a different path. I know more than I want to about the seductive power of Daedric magic. Let's just leave it at that.
Let's talk about the gate.
Something has changed to make these stable portals to Oblivion possible. Joffrey believes that the death of the Emperor and the darkening of the Dragonfires is the key.
It could be. Martin, take care.
Don't worry about me, my friend. I know I'm in good hands here.
Indeed. It's kind of crazy being this close to Skyrim. Isn't it? Look at that. Look at the snow. Very cozy. Yeah. Falkreath is just on the other side of the mountains. Falkreath Hold, right over there. Okay.
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order. Will you join us?
Heck yes. Well, what are my duties?
The Blades are sworn to the service of the Emperor as the mortal representative of the dragon blood of the divine Talos.
Right. Sure, I'll join the Blades.
It is my honor to welcome you into our ranks as a Knight Brother of the Blades.
Sounds good. Let's talk about the temple.
This place was built by Raymond Cyrodiil Zakaviri Dragon Guard at the founding of the Second Empire. Since then, it has served the Blades as headquarters, fortress, and sanctuary. We can protect Martin here until you recover the Amulet of Kings.
So this is presumably where they were headed with Uriel, but of course he didn't make it.
This fortress is well supplied with arms and armor. Use what you need from the armory in the East Wing.
Okay, sorry. I'm back. There was a bug in here and it flew right in my throat. Okay. Amulet of Kings.
You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassins.
He could have.
You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City.
Sure.
The Amulet of Kings is the key to everything now. Once we have it back, Martin can use it to light the dragonfires in the Temple of the One and reseal the barriers between Oblivion and our world.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Joffrey.
Give my warm regards to Boris. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did well to send you to me.
Sir.
Sure.
Sir.
Sir. All right. So he gave us an Akaviri katana, which we're going to switch to right away. Of course, that encumbered us, overly encumbered us. Let's put on that amulet and that gold ring. Why not? Boy, that looks good. That amulet looks like the, what was it called? The thing in The Secret of Nim. Wasn't it just called an amulet? Right? It looks like that, doesn't it? Okay, shield. Yeah. I got our shield. Let's switch to the regular shield. Yeah, it's 12:30. It is indeed. Did you have to leave? I hope not, but I understand if you do. Okay. We are still over encumbered. We'll just stash some stuff inside the temple. This place is super cool.
Can't wait.
What do you need, comrade? My ear? My sword? Name it.
Martin is safe, and the temple is secure.
Let's look in here. The inside of this place is pretty cool.
I'm surprised to see you here. Have you been to talk to Boris in the Imperial City yet?
How could I have been, Joffrey? It's like 5 minutes. Not even that. Look at this place. Isn't it cool? I'm going to snap a screenshot here. With the dude at the fireplace. Look at the dragons. Look at the blades. That would be a good thumbnail. As long as You Remember Encumbered was not on the screen. Let's drop this for now. There we go. That's good. Let's see. What would be a good composition with this dude? Maybe on this side. You know, I love my screenshots. That's your thumbnail material right there. Every YouTuber should appreciate their thumbnail art. And screenshots are a good way to do that if you're a gamer. And this game's real convenient because when I crouch, it gives me a... Oh, crud, he's moving. Whatever. Talk too much. Anyway. Gives you a gradient. It's Baragon.
Welcome aboard,
So,
sir.
wait.
It'll be an honor to serve with you.
I'm going to leave my sword. Time flies when you're having fun. It would have been nice if I hadn't talked too long and he got up. Oh well. We'll be alright. As I lug myself up here. What's going on, man? Captain
Sir.
Stefan?
What can I do for you, sir?
Rumors?
The Emperor's death was a harsh lesson for all of us. We failed in our duty to the Dragonborn. It must not happen again.
I agree.
May Talos guide you.
Now, is this the place I can rest? I'm not a heavy armor guy, so Blade's armor is not really going to help me much. There's a book here about the amulet. We could read that maybe some other time. Mixed unit tactics.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Obviously, this place has an Asian flair. Look at this bedroom. I assume this is Joffrey's. But we can loot the place, apparently. Any books that are worth reading? There are books that will increase your... I'll take that gold. There are books that will increase your skills, of course, just like in Skyrim. I'm not going to take his jewelry. That would be terrible of me, but I took his gold. I need to get down to town and sell some stuff. Wasn't... Didn't they say I could rest here? It's down here, I think. Yeah, this is more like it. Okay. Anything good? Plaid shirt. Short breeches. Well, it is that time of year. Blades, greaves, or heavy armor. Gauntlets. Blades, boots. We need to raise our level. Yeah. Although, when we sleep, there could be an issue. I don't know if he will appear here or not. Let's see. You may know who I'm talking about. I don't think he'll appear here. Because apparently we have ended someone unfairly, but I don't recall ever doing that. Could be a bug. You have ascended to level 7. You resolve to continue pushing yourself. Perhaps there's more to you than you thought. I know there's more to me. Just look at my eyes. They belie an inner wisdom. Okay. So we get to pick 3. You know the drill. Personality is always important, so I'm going to throw 3 there. I'm thinking, actually, we're using our strength quite a bit. But we're probably good there for now. We should continue to put some points into speed and endurance. So like we did last time. 4 into each. How's that? Again, don't sweat it. This is not a game you should worry about, you know, optimal skilling. This is a chest. I'm just going to put some stuff in it just to get it out of my inventory because we have a zillion potions. That's part of the problem. We also need to consider selling this Mace of Legion. Yeah, well, the pickaxe, don't need that. I don't even know where I picked that up. A random stray click, probably. All right, you know what else we can do? We can go through here and read these books. I've already read this one. Okay, so we can now sell that. Bound gauntlets, sure. Burdening touch, sure. I'll add that to my list. Minor life detection, we already did that one. You see, we can then sell these books and get them out of our inventory. And look at all these potions. We've been practicing our alchemy. Oh, yeah. This is the Black Horse Courier. I think I read this earlier in earlier part. I may have, I may not have. I don't know. Any other books? Any other books? I don't see any other books. Okay. We're no longer encumbered, so that's fine. Okay, well, just help yourself. You know, this might be for Martin, actually. Yeah, he's the Emperor. He would be in here, wouldn't he? Nighty-night. Okay. Okay, so here's the deal. I need to... I mean, the chair... I'm not giving up on this photo right here, people. I'm not doing it. I like the candles in the foreground. The long shadow of the chair. And I'll remove all these other, like the compass and everything. That's a neat picture. Okay. Let's see. Save. Let's make a new save. Let's get out of here.
Good evening.
Yeah, it was very cat-like, wasn't it? The way he was curled up there. It bugs me how nobody gets under the blankets in these games. Ugh.
Ah, there you are. We need to talk.
Good evening, sir.
What do you need,
They
comrade?
need to talk.
My
Let's
ear,
listen.
My sword. Name it.
The Plane of Oblivion. We know so little about it. What if the Daedra we've seen are only the beginning? I think we should prepare for the worst.
This has been a concern of mine as well. And I take it the others, they're of the same mind.
What concerns one of us concerns all of us. We are blades, after all.
The Emperor's death was a harsh lesson to learn. You can never be too vigilant, but now is the time for action, not talk. There is work to be done.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Sir, I haven't time to talk right now, I'm
Oh,
afraid.
really? Okay.
But I'm sure one of the other blades can help. Try speaking with Belisarius or Caroline.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you had plenty of time to talk to him. Not me.
What can I do for you, sir?
Any rumors?
The Emperor's death.
Now, we heard that before.
If you need armor, weapons, or just a place to sleep, the barracks in the West Wing is available to any of us.
Thank you.
Don't worry, we'll keep the Emperor Martin safe here. No enemy has ever taken Cloud Ruler from the Blades.
Cool.
Keep your heart true and your eyes open.
Gotcha. Well, I think we're going to head into Bruma. You know, I'm not an expert, but you probably need to keep this door shut, guys. It'd probably be safer that way. Yeah. Okay. Just an idea, okay? Okay. So let's go down there and see what's going on in Bruma. We can also sell a bunch of stuff. I can try to make some more potions and sell them because we need gold. We've got like 671 gold right down here. That is bad. Of course, we lost 1,000 to that bounty. Which, you know, that happens. I did steal some things. But I don't know. I know for a fact I've committed murder most foul because, well, because I just know. I got a visit from a certain hooded individual. We'll just say that. That was when I was playing last night, making sure that the bug had been completely worked around. Okay. Well, horse, we have to leave you here. Be good. Indeed. Indeed they do.
Good to see you.
Katie.
What is it, sir?
Tell me what's going on in this place.
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you?
Well,
The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city.
well, I don't know if I actually saved it. Last I saw it, it was a smoldering ruin, but, you know, potato patata. Here's the castle. Look at this dude. Is he shouting, you think? Is that what's going on here? Are we seeing a dragonborn shouting? Those look like Nord, that looks like Nord armor, doesn't it? Sure does. There's no plaque or anything. No. Okay. Well, it is 8:24 a.m. The countess, I think it's a countess here, should be up. I see her there. Let's go talk to her and see what's going on. I'm going to save first, just in case. Hello.
Welcome to Bruma Castle. What's brought you here today?
I'm just farting around. Chancellor Akato. How would I know that?
He served Emperor Uriel for many years, and so far he has done well in an impossible situation.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Legion duty here in Cyrodiil is usually a dull affair. In the east, though, things are a bit more challenging, and one can make a name for oneself.
One can. What's going on here in Bruma, milady?
Some see only the conflicts between northern and southern cultures, but I see the way they are stronger when woven together. I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Really? Well, I don't have the money anyway. Well, let's see if
Go
we
ahead.
can sweet talk this lady. All right, she doesn't like admiration. She doesn't like jokes. She kind of likes coercion. She loves boasting. Okay, so let's
Get away from me.
hit her with the joke. Hit her
Oh,
with
please.
the coercion. Hit her with
Please, I'm
admiration.
embarrassed, but thank you.
You're welcome. And hit her with the boast.
Remarkable.
Not too bad. Okay, so coercion.
You can't scare me.
I can't.
Get away from me. Remark. What a wonderful compliment.
All right, 52, huh? Ugh. This is suboptimal. Okay, let's
Really?
do
Interesting.
that. Do
You're
this.
revolting. What a wonderful
Do
compliment.
that, and then do
Let's
this.
just talk.
I actually lost. We netted a 0 there, didn't we? Oh, that sucks.
Well done. Goodness, what can I say? Is that so? Get away from me.
All right, so we gained 6. And that's all we can do right now. Is that enough to talk about the house?
I've been looking for just the right owner for a special home I have.
Aha.
It's a quaint little house conveniently located just off the main gate.
I can't afford 10,000 gold.
What a shame.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
well.
I have to look for another buyer.
Well, that's okay.
May the divine smile upon you.
We'll, look at her little shoes. Isn't that neat? We'll see you. Oh, be seeing you. Sorry. Wink, wink. Maybe the guards have something to say.
Is there a problem?
Your eyes? Notice this guy's eyes. Let's talk about rumors.
Olav's Tap and Tack is a good, inexpensive place for travelers.
You don't know anything about Porphyria, do
What are
you?
you looking for?
Yeah. Guilds.
The guilds are in a row, in the center of town, below the terraces north of the chapel.
Okay. What else?
What are you looking for?
Tell me about the landmarks.
The castle is to the west, the chapel and houses to the south, and guilds and shops to the north.
Thank you.
What are you looking for?
Services.
The general trader and clothier and armorer are on the terraces to the west. The smith is north, next to the wall.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
Isn't it a good thing that we don't have to build walls around towns anymore?
The Gerald view is on the terraces, near the castle gate and facing the chapel. Olaf's is next to the east gate.
Okay, thank you. Where'd you get those red eyes? That's not an option.
Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
Great. Go ahead, please.
Rumors.
Frostcrag Spire has been uninhabited for so long. They say it was as wondrous as the Arcane University itself.
Frostcrag Spire, you say? Wow, we'll have to check that out. Frostcrag.
Yes?
That is, I don't know if you can see it from here. I think you can see it. Hello. I think that's it up there. Best I remember, that's it. Frostcrag Spire up there. It's a little ways from here, but, you know, it is there. Where y'all headed?
Go take your break.
Another day, another September.
Isn't that cool?
Something to report?
Rumors.
Frostcrag Spire.
Yes, okay,
Good day.
goodbye. That's fine. So, yeah, I know the NPC dialogue can be a little stilted in this game, but it was revolutionary for the time, and it's still pretty cool. This looks like a Skyrim town. This is Nordic architecture. You can see? We are on the border. It's a border town, right? But very Nordic. I still really hope that they do something like this with Skyrim and Morrowind, although I'm pretty sure Fallout 3 is next in line. I read something once a while back, this is the inn, that, that's not a bad thumbnail right there. Got the mountain in the background, or maybe this is a better composition. Yeah, because you can see the street better. Anyhow, I read something where, yes, that the Fallout 3 remaster was a thing, again, a rumor, of course, but that Elder Scrolls 6 had priority over it. That was several years ago, though, so who knows. Handbill. The streets of Bruma can be a dangerous place. We can sell you protection at reasonable prices. Every citizen should have a warhammer from the Hammer and Axe. Don't leave home without it. And if I was doing a pre-recorded Let's Play type video, we would cut to the old American Express commercial here, but we're not, so we're not going to. I just came in to say hi. What's happening?
Welcome to Bruma, stranger. Hafid Hollowleg. I'm your host at Gerald View. Bed, food, whatever you need.
Bed, food, whatever you need. Okay. Let's talk rumors, man.
Did you hear about Braden Lyrian?
No.
A vampire hunter named Rainiel Dralis made his way into town, snuck into his house, and killed him.
Well, there's a guard up at the castle that looks... oh, well, never mind.
Lyra Rosentia collects Akaviri artifacts. She might have a project in mind. Her house is west of the chapel.
What? I wasn't paying attention.
Lyra Rosentia collects Akaviri artifacts.
Ah, okay.
She might have a project in mind. Her house is west of the chapel.
All right. So this is where we write down things in our notebook here. It was... Let's see. I need to make a new... heading. This is Bruma. All right, rumor. Lyria. I think it was Lyria. Rosentia. That's close enough. Collects Akaviri artifacts. Where was her house?
Lyra Rosentia collects Akaviri
west of
artifacts.
the chapel.
She might have a project in mind. Her house is west of the chapel.
West of chapel. Okay, thank you, sir. I don't need a bed. What have you to sell?
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Hello, Gale Wolf. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Apple beef, bread. Well, we could make something real good with that. Apples and pork go together really well. I've never had apples and beef, but it's probably okay. But apples and pork is one of those classic combinations. Bread, carrot, cheese, corn, crab, grapes, potato, pumpkin, radish, sweet cake, and watermelon. Well, you know what? I love watermelons, and I'm going to buy one. Yes, buy one watermelon for 4 gold. Can I knock on it first? Give it a good thumping to make sure it's okay? I don't know. And I'm going to buy a radish because I like radishes.
Drive a hard bargain.
We'll leave him alone here, but we will sell some things to him. Good to hear it, Gale Wolf. We could sell... What could we sell? We just want to sell, like, general things to him because he's just the dude here. I don't really have anything I want to sell him. It's okay.
A pleasure to serve you.
It's a pleasure, Hafid. We'll see you.
Take care.
Take care. Now I'm over encumbered. That's okay. No, that's the wrong way. Oh, hi. Snar the cook.
What is it? I'm Snar the cook.
Oh.
We got genuine Skyrim cuisine. Fresh, simple, big helpings, just like Mom used to make.
So you and Hafid, you're Nords, right? What about Reynold Draylus?
Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Raynil slew him. Kinda strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire.
Well,
He seemed to be such an likable fellow.
Did he? Really? Yeah, there's a dude up at the castle. I'm a little worried about him. He's one of the guards. Yeah, red eyes. A little spooky.
I've heard Edla Darkheart was once an assassin.
Really? That's cool. Unless he was a pirate in past life, he has no business with the name Hollowleg. Excellent observation, Gelwolf. Tell me about Bruma, Snar the Cook.
We're still in Cyrodiil here in Bruma, but just barely. We build for the cold, just like in Skyrim.
Yeah, he likes that. Let's just persuade
Go
him.
ahead.
We don't need to, but I don't like the scowl to see if he'd get him to where he likes us. He likes jokes, loves jokes, in fact. And he's okay with a little bit of coercion. But what we're going to do is we're going to hit this.
I'm not buying that one.
You're not buying that one? Hit him with this.
I won't fight you.
You're not going to fight me?
You're a big fat liar.
Really?
That's great. How's it go again?
Yeah, well, the turtle sat down on the duck. And that was, no one gave a, you know what. Okay, let's see. Boast.
Don't make me laugh.
Try not to.
Say, that's really funny.
Is it?
I doubt you really mean that.
I don't, because I screwed it
I
up.
won't fight you.
Okay, you won't fight me. That's good. All right, so let's hit this one.
You're full of it.
Well, it's small.
Oh,
Dude,
wait. I can't
dude,
argue with. Was
dude.
that supposed to be a compliment?
49. Okay, it's tough. This guy's a tough one. He loves the joke.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, wow.
A lot.
Awesome.
I won't fight you.
Okay.
Don't be silly. Blah, blah, blah. What a bore.
59. You're difficult to deal with, dude.
I won't fight you. That's a bit excessive, don't you think? Oh, I like that. A lot.
59. Dude.
Say, that's really funny. I can't argue with that.
I've set myself up terribly here.
Was that supposed to be a compliment? Don't make me laugh.
Right. So, as tempting as it is to take this right away, don't do it, I guess. Maybe.
Say, that's really fun. Was that supposed to be a compliment?
Yeah, I screwed this up.
I can't argue with that. You're pathetic.
I'm not very good
I
at this
like that.
game.
A lot.
Okay, then we hit
I
this.
doubt you really mean that.
Then
You got
that.
a point. You're full of it.
Okay, now hit that.
Don't make me laugh.
This one.
That's great.
This
I
one.
can't argue with that.
Oh, look at this, y'all.
I doubt you really mean that.
Okay, so we hit. That's as far as we can go. We could bribe to get a little bit more, but that
Farewell.
helped with our speechcraft, so that's good. See you, Snar.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, see, he likes us better already.
Be seeing you.
Be seeing you. Number 2. Oh, God, I gotta get rid of some of this stuff. Boop, 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 ba-doop. You need to get somebody in here to sing Ragnar the Red. I'm just saying. And again, just like Skyrim, every screen is a screenshot. Oh, I didn't mean to open that. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Get the ball rolling, man. Okay, Katie, back to what we were talking about with concurrent viewers. The one pane is now telling me 8 and the other one's telling me 4. So, which is it? Don't know. I'm assuming it has to do with latency and that kind of thing.
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly
And the two panes are probably pulling their data from two separate places. Nova Roma. Okay, so you have 4. That's so weird. Well, the other thing that's weird, like if you look at my videos, if I look at my own videos on different devices, the view count is different on every single device. And sometimes it's different by a lot. Okay, and I have no idea. Well, look at this. Oh. Well, this guy's got a hell of a name. Surutan.
I'm Surutan.
Surutan.
Proud owner of Nova Roma, a little piece of Heartland Empire here in the lofty Gerals.
Tell me about Bruma.
No need to go to the Imperial City.
Really?
Bruma may look like a Skyrim town, but we've got all the comforts of the warm Nibbanean South.
It does look like a Skyrim town. Rumors.
Have you heard about Kvatch?
I was there.
They say that Daedra came from Oblivion and burned the whole city to the ground.
Where do you think I got this shirt? I survived the siege at Kvatch, and all I got was this lousy piece of armor. Let's see. What have you got to sell?
Finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
So this guy's like a general store. So he sells the repair hammers for 18. That's a pretty good price, I guess. I'm gonna buy 5 of those. Yeah. And I'm going to sell him. Gelwolf asks, am I holding out any hope that Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 will be any good? Well, I'll tell you, I'm holding out hope, but I'm very much tempering that. Very much tempering my expectations on that one. It's well, it's had very troubled development, as you know. But I've seen games with troubled development. When they do come out, they're, you know, really, really good. An old game like that comes to mind that had a terrible, terrible development cycle. And it was so bad, it was to the point where most people thought it was vaporware, was Stonekeep. It's an old dungeon crawler from the 90s that was very, very ambitious in its goals. And it's a heck of a game. When it finally came out, it was incredible. We don't need this potion of Detect Life because we have the spell. But let's sell that.
That's a fair deal.
Feather. Now, Feather reduces, it's not like Feather Fall. It is, reduces your encumbrance. Is that right? Thanks for watching the Vampire series, Gelwolf, by the way. I had a lot of fun doing that one. And that game was a viewer request also. So, anytime y'all have a request you'd like to see me do a game, just let me know in the comments, wherever. Anytime you talk to me on Discord or in a live stream or in a comment, wherever. I see everybody's comments. So just let me know. I'm eager to try new things. If it's a game that I can't get for some reason, or just really don't want to do, I'll tell you. But there's certainly no harm in suggesting something. But I'm pretty open with just about anything. All right. I'm going to wait and sell equipment later. Although I really need to get my encumbrance down, don't I? I wonder if I can sell this for more at the Mages Guild. These magic tomes. I don't know. I will sell him the wolf pelts. And let's see. What all's heavy here? Yeah, these books are weighing me down. 67 for the Black Arrow. We already read that book. So let's sell it.
You've made a good bit of gold.
The Warp in the West. I don't know if we've read that one or not, but it's cheap, so it's probably not going to teach us anything. I'll tell you what.
Your business.
We'll see you, Suratan. Let's just make sure that that's not a... Oh, I heard the thing, so it must have been something. Yeah, it increased our block. Good thing I checked.
I'm Suratan, proud owner.
That was a long book. I'll just sell it rather than read
May
it.
I interest you in some of my fine wares?
All right. So glad that we read it. Okay. I need to sell him something. Well, I'm not going to run around here with, you know, being encumbered forever. Let us sell him these greaves, the ones that we're wearing. And that gets us under. Don't say anything about me wearing no pants. Just give me a minute here. Boop, there we go. All right. What's up, Karinari?
Go ahead, please.
It is a big project for them. Vampire 2.
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you?
Yeah, that's me.
The one that closed the Oblivion gate and saved the city?
There's a couple ways you can look at the situation with the game and the kind of like musical chairs it's been played with the developers. As somebody somewhere somehow is understanding just how important this project is. And I like to think that it's getting passed around like a hot potato because they know they can't screw it up. Right? Somebody who has control of the... Well, this is cool. Look at this sign. Nord Winds. I definitely want a screenshot of that. So it's getting passed around until they get someone that can actually do it. Maybe. I don't know. Hey, Edla Darkheart. I heard you were an assassin. But she left. She didn't like me saying that. She doesn't want me bringing up her past. But I got some news for you, Edla Darkheart. I used to be a newspaper reporter.
Edla Darkheart.
Yep.
If you want to be a marksman, I can train you. If you can breathe, I can teach you.
I'm like a dog with a bone, Edla Darkheart. We can't ask her about her past. Oh, well.
Hafid Hollowlake says that Gerald View has been doing good business.
Has Paradox said that, Go Wolf? I can't keep up with everything, so it's I'm sure you're right about that. That is unfortunate. But I can understand why they'd feel that way, but that's usually the kind of thing you don't admit unless you're like really, really, really worn down, you know?
One place is pretty much like another. Regner hates it, but Regner hates everything.
Oh, really? We can train marksmen with her, but I think we're already higher than what she can train. Maybe?
Knowledge is the key
No, we're
to
not.
success in any endeavor.
It is. We're not going to train. I love this art, by the way. See ya, Edla.
Bye.
I need to take a very brief break. I'll be gone like 2 minutes max. I'll be right back. Nature calls. Okay, I'm back. I have to agree with you, Gale Wolf. I don't think Paradox are very good as a publisher. They did develop some really nice things. One of the... I guess my favorite Paradox game is probably Stellaris. It's actually the only like strategy game, 4X grand strategy game that I've ever really gotten into. It's probably just because I'm a space nerd. I don't know. I was a planetarium director for 20 years, so that kind of wears off on you. Yeah, they were capable of making some great stuff, but I think you're right there.
Skjorda, Nordwinds. We've got clothes and armor, and I've got a headache. So keep your voice down.
Okay,
please.
Skjorda. I think they should have stuck to developing. Ah, a fellow Stellaris enjoyer. Nice. Well, great minds think alike, dude. Oh, you made some mods for it. Cool. Cool. We'll have to look into that. I'd love to try some of your mods.
We drink because we're happy. We're Nords. It's just the thick tongue and fat head the day after that makes me unhappy.
Mm-hmm. Rumors.
Did you hear about Braden Lyrian? A vampire hunter named Reynold Draelis made his way into town, snuck into his house, and killed him.
Really? We've heard that.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Well, let's see. It looks like you got lots of breeches and stuff. Okay, we're cool.
You too.
Who's your buddy back here? Ulfund.
I'm Ulfund, the light armor trainer. Skjorda and I run North Winds.
Well, that's cool,
Please
though.
excuse us. We had a little drink up last night. Still a little muzzy.
Still a little muzzy, huh? Bet you do it every night, don't you? Do you like the mead?
Apparently, Right Wind teaches his blade skills to other Fighters Guild members.
Well, it's a good thing that I am a Fighters Guild member.
Just like Skyrim, except for all the tight-ass Heartlanders around. All work and chapel. No wonder they're so sour.
Yeah, probably right. Could you repair my stuff?
Not smart to carry around broken equipment.
Well, that's why I want you to fix it for me, okay? That's it. The Kvatch cuirass, we want to repair that for sure. The boots are this leather cuirass. Yeah, we better repair that. These boots are in terrible shape. Oh, no, they were not in terrible shape. They were in pretty good shape. The dagger, I'm not going to fix because I know where I can get another dagger in town here for free, so I'm not going to do that. Fix the bow for me. We're probably going to sell this longsword, so thank you. Matter of fact.
Interest you in some of my wares?
Yeah. I will sell you my iron longsword for 3 whole gold.
That's a fair deal.
Yeah, in fact, I'll sell you this dagger too. This mace has been banging around forever. I'm not going to use this. Dynamic portraits. Are they on Nexus? Or where can I look at them? Go Wolf. I'm going to sell this. It's fine. We don't need it. Get a little gold. I'm going to sell this shield.
An excellent bargain.
I'm going to keep this leather cuirass as a like backup piece of armor. Yeah. So this, what he has, see, I'm glad we bought repair hammers at the other place because they were 1 gold cheaper than here. I was thinking 18 was a pretty decent price. I was right. Donderon's Juggernaut. We can't afford it, but it gives Fortify Strength 10 points, Fortify Endurance 10 points, Drain Speed 10 points, Drain Athletics 10 points. Kind of seems, I don't know. Look at it. Cool. Looks cool. Yeah, that's what it does. Yeah, heavy armor is not our thing, though. All right. For cuirass, for helmet, Steam Workshop. Okay. Well, I'll take a look. Is it under the name Gale Wolf? Hey, ZZ, how's it going, man? I need some gauntlets. I don't have any gauntlets. So, although, I'm pretty sure.
I appreciate your business.
You're welcome.
You too.
Magic. Do I not have... Yeah, I have bound gauntlets as a spell. So, but will I remember to cast this? I don't. Probably not. It's probably better for me to just have gauntlets, you know. Gee whiz. Do y'all ever use bound equipment in this game when you play? I use it all the time in Morrowind. In Skyrim. But again, I've the least amount of experience with this game, so. I'm probably not going to remember to cast bound gauntlets every time since mage is not really our thing. Although I could, I guess. I could put it on number 6. And might try to remember. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. And let's put this here. Put this here. The bow on 3. Yeah, it's good. We could set the watermelon to 5. Okay. Oh, I don't want to do that. The torch is usually what I put on 5. Okay. Okay. Well, one of the things, the way I got into doing bound equipment, especially in Morrowind, is because you have a relatively low strength magic user, right? So that's a weapon that you don't have to carry around. Helps with encumbrance. That's how I got started with it, and then I just found out that I kind of liked it. It's really kind of on point for a conjurer anyway, right? I will keep an eye out for the feather spell. Yes. I need that desperately. Yeah. And that does confirm that, yes, feather does reduce your encumbrance. It does not, it's not like feather fall. We have a scroll of feather. I think. I thought we did. No, we don't. What was that? What was I thinking? Could have sworn. We had that one potion. Maybe that's what I have, a potion of feather. Yeah, I have a weak potion of feather. So, yeah. Speaking of spells, hit my head on the sign. The guild is here someplace. Oh, look at you. It's Adolf.
One more coin and I can get a pair of shoes.
Guys, we know what happened to Hitler. Fine, have a coin.
Oh, thank you, kind sir.
Rumors?
Did you hear about Braden Lyrian?
I did.
A vampire hunter named Rainil Dralis made his way into town, snuck into his house, and killed him.
Let's persuade this guy. What do you like? It's a good practice, right? So you like to be admired and you like jokes. Okay.
I like you too.
You like me too.
Oh, that's great. Oh, blah, blah, blah. You can't scare me.
I'm not convinced that this mini game is entirely balanced. I'm just throwing that out there.
Is that so? Oh, blah, blah, blah. What a bore. Where'd you get that? Thank you.
Well, we gained 2.
I like that.
You like that?
Don't make me laugh. You can't scare me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's really funny.
Is it? Crap.
Don't make me laugh. You can't scare... Oh, you're too kind.
Well, -0. A net 0 there.
Is that so? You're a big fat liar. I
Am I?
like that. I like you too.
Really? All right.
That works for me.
Yeah, you like me too, huh? You got anything else you can tell me? Not really.
Did you hear about Braden?
I did. That's good. See ya.
Blessings of Mystara upon you.
It's good to practice the old speechcraft, eh? Can we fit through here? We can. The guild is here. Here. We need to get letters of recommendation, so let's do that. Let's do it.
Well met.
Well, hey, I'm a man of many talents, Katie.
Volinar, at your service. Need a spell? Need an item recharged? Need a witty practical joke played on someone? I can handle it all.
Really? You look like you're just a barrel of laughs. Tell me some rumors.
Sounds like the Skingrad branch of the guild can't even keep track of its members. How appalling.
Really?
It's a shame that Selena doesn't join in our fun, but she takes her role as an alchemist very seriously. If you need supplies, she's the one to see.
We got a trickster. We got a trickster.
It's a little too rugged up here for me. Add a couple hairs to a Nord, and you've got a bear.
I like that quote. I like that quote. Add a couple hairs to a Nord, and you've got a bear. Let me write that one down. This is Volinaro. Mage's Guild. Add a couple of hairs to a Nord. And you've got a bear. There's all kinds of places we could use that. Okay. What do you got?
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
We're not a big magic user, so we can't do a whole lot, but he might have something good. Curse of Weakness, Superior Laugh Detection. We've got Piddly Laugh Detection. Greater Dispel Other, Heat Blast, Heat Shell, Greater Fortify Speed, Snowball. That's more our speed. That's very low level. Frost Touch. So we can't even cast Frost Touch. Open Average Lock. Heroic Touch. Spark. We can cast Spark. Snowball. We cannot cast Summon Dremora Lord. Sorry. We cannot cast Remote Manipulation. We only have 800 gold, so we need to be careful about what we buy, but I'm kind of tempted to get Snowball, but we'll see. All right, we'll see ya.
Good day.
Good day. Are you the leader? Jean Resoric.
Why, hello there. You must be new.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so nice to see new faces in the guild.
Yes.
If you ever need anything, just let me know. I have friends in all sorts of high places, you know, so I can get things done that others can't. And if I can do anything for you, I'd be happy to. Someday, maybe you could return the favor.
Politician we have here, people. Tell me about the guild.
Guild members who have access to the university can craft their own spells, not to mention chat with the most important people in the guild.
Really? You seem to be much more interested in politics than being a mage, but maybe that's just me. Rumors.
Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people.
Yeah, it seems like I heard that. Bruma?
You know what it's like. Make lots of friends and look busy. Same as anywhere.
Right.
Why, all the important people in the guild are there.
Are they?
Archmage Traven lives there, in the tower. It's a fabulous place. You really should see it someday. I've been there many times myself. The Imperial City just wouldn't be the same without it. Maybe someday, if you know the right people, you might get a chance to see it.
Oh, maybe. If I suck up enough. Here's a question for the chat. Where did the trope of wizards living in a tower come from? What is the origin of that? I honestly don't know. That's something I don't know. It's not like a quiz or anything. Recommendation.
A recommendation from me? Well, of course.
Sure.
Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he?
Oh, yeah.
This is a situation we can both benefit from, associate.
Okay.
You do me a small favor, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation. If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately.
Jaskar. Probably a Khajiit, I'm guessing.
He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared. No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that. Talk to the mages here and see what you can find out. If you can make Jaskar reappear, you'll have your recommendation.
Sounds like maybe someone's pranking this lady.
Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar.
That's a very good possibility, Katie. Westward Song. I've just always wondered. That seems to be a very strong association. Any of these? I'm just looking for valuable books that we could maybe get some skill out of. This one, on Oblivion. This didn't increase anything. I'm going to take reading the books, take a little bit of a break from reading books because of the whole sore tongue thing. Hello, Serena.
My name is Selena Urania. I'm a Mages Guild journeyman.
That's not skooma you were holding there, is it?
Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it.
Again, I'd say the Dark Elves just love that.
Good luck with your field work for Sindarian.
Thank you.
Look, I like you and all, but I really don't want to get in the middle of this. If Volinara and Jaskar want to have their fun, fine. I'm not going to participate, and I'm not saying another word about it. Take it up with them.
Okay. Yep. Good point, Gale Wolf. Also, wizard really just means wise man. So, in the old days, and astronomers or astrologers, they were actually astrologers. Really, in the old days, there would always be a court astrologer for the king, etc. Someone who watched for signs and wonders in the sky and understood the motion of heavenly bodies and used that to try and glean information, not just about the future, but about the current situation as well, and even the past. People believed that there was much you could learn by observing the motions of the heavens. And quite often, those people would do their observations from a high place. So you're probably correct in the connection to astronomy. Yeah. Of course, astrology and astronomy are similar, but they're not the same thing. Astronomy is the scientific pursuit of understanding through study of objects in the heavens. Astrology is observing the motions of the heavens and using that to divine information. Horoscopes are the most common logical thing that we have going in our world today. Giscard d'Estaing has disappeared. He's been dead 44 years. Who's that, Zizi? Am I missing?
Sometimes I
am
feel
I
we're
missing
not welcome
something?
here.
No.
The Nords don't like Heartlanders very much.
Yeah, right. What do you got for sale?
Have a look around.
Oh,
You
my.
won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Will I not? Well, let's see. She's going to have alchemical stuff, right? So what this might be a person to sell some potions to. I really don't want to sell these potions, but I need to stash them somewhere. Perhaps I'll stash them here. Weak potion of intelligence, light, might, night eye, respite. We need that. Shock shield, sorcery. We could sell some of those, I guess. Weak potion of the sea. We don't need this because we have permanent water breathing, so let's sell that.
That's a fair deal.
It is a fair deal. What about these books? Will you buy these spell books? Where are they? She won't buy them, I guess, because I don't see them. That's fascinating. Really? You won't buy the books? Okay, fine. I have a lot of restore fatigue potions, but I made those on purpose. I want to use those. Resist paralysis. I don't know. Probably don't need that. This wine, I can sell that.
An excellent bargain.
Detect life. We don't need this because we have the spell. Potion of endurance. Again, I need to just store a lot of these things. I don't know if I'm really going to need these. Let's sell a couple of those. We need money more than anything. Ah, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. He was the French president. Okay. I'm with you now, ZZ. Okay, light, might, night eye. Man, I don't need these. Do I? A hem and haw forever. I made this potion, and it's crappy. We're going to sell it. They just weigh you down, you know. But I'm such a hoarder. I can't get rid of things. We have these 2 Restore Magicka potions, and they're terrible. Let's sell them both.
You got a great deal there.
Did I? Thank you. At least gets our encumbrance down some. This night eye, I mean, I guess that's cool and all, but we don't necessarily need it. Let's sell it. Light. We don't need that.
An excellent bargain.
Weak potion of insulation. Resist fire. I mean, these 25, I mean, that's 12.5 pounds right there. That's, we're just carrying around, but they're healing potions, so, you know, probably need them. These poisons. I'm going to sell all except the sickness one. Just get rid of them.
That's a fair deal.
I don't use poison a lot. Maybe I should, but I just don't. All this crab meat. We should turn that into potion stuff. That is an excellent piece of trivia. It's a good point. Okay. Let's go.
Tell your friends about me.
I'll tell your friends. I mean, I'll tell my friends. Okay.
Take care.
All right, Jaskar, huh? We need to find him. Wonder if he's in here. Maybe he's downstairs. Open the door. Perhaps. Now, if I remember rightly, he's here. He's just invisible or something. Handbill. Tired of the noisome din of the common tap room? Stay at Geraldview. Peaceful, tasteful, and only for the most discerning of customers. Everyone knows quality comes at a price. Wolfwayne, this will give us a skill. Oh, yeah, I heard this thing. 18 pages. Let's not read it. We got an illusion point out of that. Not bad. Guide to the Imperial City. I'm going to take one of those. It'd probably be useful to read that since we're headed there next. Oh, we already checked that. Sorry. Nice little dining area here. Oh, there he is. See him? But he just tells us to buzz off.
Go away. You'll ruin everything.
Yeah. See ya. That's a pretty painting. All right. Let's go. I'm stuck behind the door. So we know he's here. We know that Volinaro probably knows he's here. Viper's bug loss leaves. Void salts. I'm not going to take them. They're kind of heavy for what they are. We're just going to remember that this stuff's here. Anything over here? Bone. Bone meal, green stain, calcinator. We've got a full set of alchemy stuff. Shopping list. Bloodgrass Harada, Tinder Polyspore Cap, Ironwood Nut, Stinkord Cap. ZZ says 23 potions of healing. You find many more before using 7 of them. You know, you're probably right about that. And it's probably a good way to get rid of some weight and get some gold because they're valuable. I think this piece of meat will probably go bad if we just leave it laying out. But hey, that's just like my opinion, man. Glow dust. Take that. Lettuce. Turnip and pea. I'm taking these things because I'm going to make some potions. Here, the silver dagger. Remember I said earlier, I know where there is one. It was here. I think there's actually another one somewhere. Oh, nothing real good here. Okay. For a minor restore health potion, crumble some Cairn Bolete cap over roasted boar meat. Chop finely and mix together with a mortar and pestle. Add water to create a solution that can be drunk. Okay. For a potion of cure disease, grind Clanfear claws and mandrake root into a fine powder using a mortar and pestle. It will remain somewhat gritty. It can be mixed in with almost any liquid, but ordinary clear water is safest. I wanted alcohol. Oh, gosh. Sent everything asunder there. Yep, skooma. Homegrown skooma factory. So, on ZZ's advice, thank you, ZZ, for smacking some sense into me. I am going to sell some of those potions because... What was going on there? Did y'all see that? I probably don't want to know.
My name is Selena Argonian.
Hey, would you like to buy some potions?
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Probably. We have 3. We've got the bigger potion here. A weak potion of healing restores 20. I'm going to sell half of them. 13. Yep. 312 gold.
You got a great deal there.
I think that was a good idea. Dispel's probably not going to come into play for a little while, so let's sell that too. Hint, might. I'm not going to use this. I'm just not going to.
You drive a hard bargain.
Shock shield. Let's sell half of these too. Get us some moolah.
Thank you for your business.
You're welcome. The rock abides. He does indeed.
Take care.
So, I'm thinking that you know more than you're letting on.
Good to see you. What do you want?
Jaskar.
Oh, Jean has you looking for him, does she?
Yep.
I'm afraid you're not going to find him easily. I think a spell backfired. That's probably it.
Right. I don't know.
With all due respect to our wonderful leader, she couldn't cast her way out of a paper sack. It's insulting that we're here, working for her, when she knows nothing. She's managed to butter up the right people just enough to keep her position, and there's little we can do about it. But we have our ways of coping with the situation.
That line always gets me. Can't cast her way out of a paper sack. Possibly even a wet paper sack.
Oh, Jean has you looking for him, does she?
Okay.
I'm afraid you're not going to find...
Okay, so what we need to do here is try and butter this guy up, I think.
Please, go on.
He doesn't like jokes. I would have thought he would like jokes. Coerce, he's good with. Boast, he's good with. Admire, he's not at all good with. So let's... what is it? He likes these two. Okay.
Don't waste your flattery
Let's
on
hit
me.
that. Hit that.
Sorry, I don't get it. Such adventures. How I envy you. You've got a point.
Not bad. Now will you tell us something?
You want to find Jaskar?
Yep, that's me.
All right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something for me first. And whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it.
You can't
all
tell
right?
Jean about it. Well, I guess.
That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar.
Okay, what do you got in mind, man?
Really? You're going to love this.
Am I?
I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar.
He sure is a jolly Bosmer, isn't he?
Let me know when you're done with that little task.
Yep. Yes. I think, yeah, up here. Sneak. We'll close the door just in case. All right, so he gave me a spell, but I'm pretty sure I can't cast it. Speaking of can't cast his way out of a paper sack, I think possibly I'm in that same boat because if we look here, minor latch crack. Your skill level is too low. It's a good thing we can lockpick, though. Hey, I got it. We want this. Bruma recommendation. I have Jean's manual of spellcraft. I need to deliver it to Volinaro. Mystery of Princess Talara, Part 5, by Amira Lilkith. Again, I'd love to read this, but, yeah, the whole sore tongue thing. Anything else in here? I want to be careful about stealing things, because we don't want bounties. There's another dagger, but that's not stealing. It's heavy, though. We'll just leave it in case we need it later. We know where it's at. Okay. All right. There he is. Let's shut the door. A little role-playing here. Pay no attention, Selena.
Have you pulled that little prank yet?
I'd like to think that if I was a mage, I'd have better things to do than just while away the hours pranking the guild master, but she does seem like kind of an easy target, though.
You've got Jean's book, I see. All right, then. I'll just take that from you. Meet me in the living quarters just after 10 p.m.
Okay. I can do that. Quests. Here we go. I need to meet Volinaro in the living quarters just after 10 p.m. Okay. It is currently 2:49, so let's go down there. Take a bit of a kip. Yeah, those pranks are pretty good. That's a good one. All right. Can we sleep here? We can. I remember geology and pranks. That makes me think. My earth science teacher in high school, or no, not my earth science teacher. He was my IB biology teacher. Well, you know, there are impurities. I can just imagine that situation's easy. Yeah, the International Baccalaureate biology teacher. He told me about this prank that he and his some of his friends pulled on a professor that he had when he was at university. They had a professor that was, I guess he was just kind of an easy mark or whatever, and they were always harassing the guy. He drove a Volkswagen, and somehow or another, they were able to get the car onto the top of one of the buildings on campus, and they left it there. All right. He told me that story because at the time, this was in high school, I also drove a Volkswagen. A Bug. An old Bug. An old Bug, not the new Beetle, the old one. It was a 73 Volkswagen Beetle. And someone had moved my car as a joke. They didn't put it on top of a building, but I had a reserved parking spot, and they picked it up and moved it out into the big gravel lot. It was pretty easy to find. I was the only person that drove a Bug. It is absolutely wonderful, isn't it? It's easy. I'm going to sleep for an hour, and let's do 3 hours. Let's see if anything happens. The air grows chill and a shadow approaches.
You sleep rather soundly for a murderer.
Aye.
That's good. You'll need a clear conscience for what I'm about to propose.
Okay, so my first question is, who did I supposedly murder? I don't remember murdering anybody. But, whatever. Say nothing.
You prefer silence, then? As do I, my dear child, as do I. For is silence not the symphony of death, the orchestration of Sithis himself? Ironic, then, that I come to you now as speaker for the Dark Brotherhood.
Ooh.
My name is Lucian LeChance, and my voice is the will of the Night Mother. She's been watching you, observing as you kill, admiring as you end life without pity or remorse. The Night Mother is most pleased.
Really?
That is why I stand here before you. I bear an offering, an opportunity to join our rather unique family.
Say nothing.
So, I have your rapt attention. Splendid. Now listen closely. On the green road to the north of Breville lies the Inn of Ill Omen. There you will find a man named Rufio. Kill him, and your initiation into the Dark Brotherhood will be complete. Do this, and the next time you sleep in a location I deem secure, I will reveal myself once more, bearing the love of your new family.
I love the voice acting here. Say nothing.
Please, accept this token from the Dark Brotherhood. It is a virgin blade and thirsts for blood. May it serve you well, as does your silence. Now I bid you farewell. I do hope we'll meet again soon.
Well, okay. We could ask a bunch of questions here. Yeah, I think the Volkswagen is very light. I believe it was somewhere around 1,400 pounds or something like that. Gelwolf, you cold-hearted so-and-so, you. Let's talk about the Dark Brotherhood.
Have you not heard of the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, I have.
Of the remorseless guild of paid assassins and homicidal cutthroats. Join us, and you'll find the Dark Brotherhood to be all that and so much more. We are, more than anything, a union of like-minded individuals. We kill for profit, for enjoyment, and for the glory of the dread Father Sithis. We are family, with bonds forged in blood and death.
The Volkswagen, if you have 4 stout young men, 1 on each corner, you can easily pick it up and move it. Tell us about the Night Mother.
We praise our unholy matron. From her shadowed womb we were born. From her breast we suckle malice and pain. She loves her children, you see.
These robes are remarkably clean. Yeah, I hadn't noticed that.
Know that Rufio is old and weak,
Okay.
and sleeps his days away. You could kill him before he even has a chance to wake, if you so choose.
Well, this sounds like good. We're supposed to go kill some old sick man. Great. What a test of our talent.
Did you ever hear about the ghost of Lord Vlindrel?
Yes.
They say he haunts the road to Coral.
Yes.
Not that I've ever seen him myself, mind you.
Yeah, somewhere along the the Orange Road, rather, from here to Coral is where this fellow supposedly appears.
Yes, I am a speaker, a representative of the Dark Brotherhood. My voice is the voice of the Black Hand, our organization's ruling body. One of my duties is to find exceptional individuals, such as yourself, and offer a place within our family.
Okay. All right, Lucien LeChance, we'll see you.
Your path is clear. Send Rufio to his death, and the Dark Brotherhood will embrace you as family.
Okay, goodbye. I don't know what we're going to do about the Dark Brotherhood. We may do that.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Is it after 10?
It was a good idea, wasn't it?
It was a good idea.
I wonder how long she'll spend trying to figure out where she put it down.
I don't know. Whatever.
She won't figure this out for weeks. It's times like this I enjoy what I do.
Garl! Oh, I hadn't thought about Garl in a while. Okay. Goodbye.
Take care.
Take care. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 46. It's not close enough to 10 yet, is it?
Good day.
Probably not. No.
It was.
It was. Goodbye.
Bye.
So we'll go out and come back in. That's neat, ZZ. Yeah, they're really, really fun cars. It used to be, back when they were still making Volkswagen Beetles, the old style Beetle in Mexico, that parts were really easy to get. And unfortunately, parts are no longer as easy to come by for old air-cooled Volkswagens. And the price has gone up quite a bit. You used to be able to buy them for cheap and fix them for cheap, and you know, cost of ownership was very low. Ooh, a pear. Unfortunately, that's no longer the case. But when I was coming up, they were still a good first car, you know. You could get them for very little. I think that's... These, I'm going to make some potions later. Lettuce, what does it do? Take the lettuce. Ham, restore health. Yep. Grapes and a pear. Okay. All right. Now it's after 10. Let's hurry on down there. Yeah, I love how he was just casually standing there.
Ready to find Jaskar?
I'm ready.
Just watch. You'll see.
Alakazam. Hey, he's there.
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me.
Yeah, I
Please
found
don't
you
be
earlier.
mad. We were just having some fun.
But,
We just get tired of Jane lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic. Every now and then, we like to trick her. We figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway. So, you can tell her you found me.
Okay.
Finding ways to confuse her just never gets old for me. It's good practice of our skills, too. But it's mostly just funny.
Right.
There's not much to do here in the Bruma Guild.
You're kidding.
If you can get to the Arcane University, though, they let you make your own spells there.
Yeah, we'll do that one day.
Well, it was fun while it lasted.
Yep.
I'll have to start thinking up something new to try.
I'm sure it won't take you long. Any rumors?
Archmage Draven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people.
Okay, we'll see you.
Too.
Now, I assume you can keep quiet about you know who, right? We good? We good. Okay. Let's see. I would say that Jean is in her bed, which is upstairs. On the other side. I would guess, since it's the middle of the night. And she is. Let's wake her up and tell her the good news. That the Dark Brotherhood... we found
Any
Jaskar.
luck finding Jaskar?
Yep, we found him.
Found him, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose that's good.
I guess.
You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something.
Uh-oh.
Yes, well, let's never mind that. You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Romanus will have my recommendation.
Excellent.
And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out.
All right. Thank you.
Be seeing you.
Be seeing you. Yes, Masters of the Troll. Now, we have 3 recommendations at this point. Let's see. That's not this one. Join the Mages Guild. I've joined the Mages Guild. I must acquire recommendations from all of the local guild hall leaders in order to gain access to the university. So if we look at the map, we still need to visit Chaden Hall, which we need to go there for many other things anyway. Breville, Leowin, and Anvil. And that's everywhere. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more to get. We're not going to be in a hurry to do that. I think what we could do now. I think there's another quest we can get in this town. Something about someone stealing gold or something. Seems like I remember something like that. Never underestimate the power of a bad joke. All right. You know what? Excuse me for just a minute. I need to go back in here. I was thinking... She's probably in bed. I was thinking that I could buy a better healing spell here. And that would be beneficial, of course. Yes, you.
My name is Selena Ara.
Yes. Oh, no, you don't sell anything. Okay.
Take care.
I thought you did. Maybe you have to be up there in the thing. At your station. Let's just stand around a while. It's probably not going to be long enough. No, it's not. I doubt. Yeah. Let's wait till 8:21. She's not here yet. What's this? Oh, soul gem. Fundaments of alchemy. Got some scrolls here. We don't want to steal from this person. She's practicing. Books. We check these books. Let's wait just a little bit longer. What are you doing? What? Ugh.
What?
You don't sell spells, do you? No.
Farewell. What?
But you do have rumors to tell.
The Mages Guild has made more than a few...
Right.
Take
I already
care.
heard that. Well, come on. What? This woman needs to come to her station. Okay, fine. Playing hardball, huh? I'm very sure that I can get a better healing spell here. And I think that it is from the alchemy person. If she's, it isn't him.
I hope I can help.
I don't think. We looked at his
Let's do
spells.
business.
Yeah, it's not him.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Selena needs to come up here. Although I don't know why it would matter. No, we don't want third person. Yep, I definitely need heal other as well. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Well met.
It's about time you... I'm probably thinking of somebody else. Because it probably wouldn't matter that she was up here.
Hello.
It's my pleasure.
Oh, apparently it does.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Here we go. Heal major wounds. Skill level's too low. Really? Well, I'm still going to buy it. Because we'll eventually be able to use it.
Thank you for your patronage.
You're welcome.
Goodbye.
Oh,
I
wait.
hope I can help.
Rumors.
Archmage Traven is the first...
Yes, we've
Good
heard that
day.
one. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. See you later.
Oh,
This is Hammer and Axe. I still need gauntlets.
Fjotrid, you need armor or weapons, new or repair. Come to Hammer and Axe.
Yes. Rumors?
Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place?
I do, unfortunately. Tell me about Bruma.
I work hard.
Do you?
Folks like Skjorda and Ulfan give us Nords a bad name, drinking and carrying on until all hours. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
You don't have anything I want. I can't afford these, but what do? Fortify strength, drain health. That seems kind of suboptimal, but whatever. All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Greetings, Imperial.
Yeah.
Have you heard about Kvat? They say
Lyra Rosentia. This is the woman who collects Akaviri artifacts.
without question.
Did you hear about Braden Lyrian? A vampire hunter named Ray...
We're here to serve.
Are you? No
Emailed Ray-
rumors.
Farewell.
I'm I'm Jantus Brolus.
I see.
I'm the illusion trainer.
You are the illusion trainer.
Easterus and I used to be adventurers, but we've retired here. Bruma is far from civilization, but we're ready for a little peace and quiet.
Peace and quiet, she says.
I was at Olaf's earlier, and I ran into this Dunmer named Raynil Draelis. After a round or two, he told me he was an honest-to-goodness vampire hunter.
Okay.
Take care.
Take care. This is Balin's house. It's locked. We're not going to go in. House for sale. Okay, this is the house we could buy for 10,000 gold. I've missed the Fighters Guild.
Excuse me, I'm on duty.
Sorry.
Take care.
Take care. It's a handsome statue. All right, so this is the Fighters Guild here. See what's going on in here. Yo.
Go ahead, please.
What do you have to... Got some rumors?
Olaf's Tap and Tack is a good, inexpensive place for travelers.
Joffrey?
Go to it.
I thought it was you. Look at this big axe. Wow. Right wind.
What can I do for you?
Tell me about Bruma.
You get used to the cold. Got a good set of fur boots to keep my feet warm. Give a Nord a good thumping to keep the blood flowing.
Hammer and sickle for all your class needs. Good ones, easy. She did look homeless. I thought maybe she was as well.
What?
I love that axe. That's of Dwemer make, eh? Bruma.
Yeah, you think Bruma's cold? Try a winter in the Rothgarians. Oh, Bruma's a day at the beach.
Okay.
Good day.
We don't have a lot of money to go about training and stuff. Olaf's Tap and Tack is changing business. Instead of providing for all your horse needs, we will provide for all of yours. Great food, soft beds, rousing company. We have it all. Okay. There's a pumpkin. Okay. Ooh. There's Dwemer stuff in here. Yeah, food stuff. We do need to do some potioning, like I said. But we will wait on that. Does anybody here want to give me a quest or anything? The shoes by the door. Ooh, a lockpick. The streets of Bruma can be dangerous. We can sell you protection at reasonable prices. Every citizen should have a warhammer from Hammer and Axe. Don't leave home without it. Don't settle for a weak horse. The Wild Eye Stables paint horses are tougher and meaner than any in Cyrodiil. What good does a faster horse do you if it can't carry the load? We also have the best prices around. That's a good question. A silver short sword? Yeah, it's not better than what we have, so we'll leave it. You're watching me, huh? It's probably fair enough. Well, I don't see anything going on in here, so I guess I'll leave. Fair enough. Okay. I know that there is another quest here somewhere.
Good news from Kvatch for a change.
Really?
The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
That's great.
That's
Good
great.
to hear.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Be seeing you.
That bad, huh?
Yes?
Do you have anything to say? No.
Goodbye.
I'll see you.
Well met.
What about you?
Greetings, Argonian.
Lugvar.
Go ahead, please.
Oh gosh, you're gonna be smarmy about it. Tell me a rumor.
Sirach is a good healer. He's a red guard, but you'd think he was a Nord the way he acts.
Okay. Bruma?
Nords who drink either get friendly or mean. I'm here to deal with the mean ones.
As you say.
Goodbye.
I still want to pick
What
up
seems to
that
be the
quest
problem?
about the gold being stolen.
Take care.
Maybe I have to go to the jail for that. I can't remember. These are houses. Hello, Regner.
I'm Regner. You want anything? Talk to Edla. She's in charge.
I can't remember if we talked to him. Probably not.
I hate it here. Came here with Edla. All these snooty southerners. And damn guards won't let anyone have any fun.
You hate it here, huh? Well, tell us how you really feel.
Apparently, Right Wind teaches his blade skills to other Fighters Guild members.
Right. We
Very
met
well.
Rightwind briefly. He was the Argonian. There's where Regner lives. Arnora's house. Maybe this is it. Oh, good, Katie. Good to know. Whoa, what's going on in here? Looks like somebody is up to no good.
What do you want?
Well, okay. Look at that amulet.
Can't you see that I'm upset?
That is impressive. It looks like the Amulet of Kings, kind of, but it's blue. Bruma?
Someone needs to get Skiorta under control. You'd think Olfand would be the one to do it.
Bruma.
I can't help myself. I'm just a sucker for well-heeled men. That Ola, for example, at the Tap and Tack. He's dreamy. And successful, too.
Oh, really? Well, we know what you're after. Yeah,
Good
I'm looking
riddance.
forward to some new videos, Katie. Looking forward. Oh, a letter. Your offer was ludicrous. My merchandise is worth twice that at least. Because we have done business before and because you are known to be trustworthy, I'm willing to give you a 15% discount, but no more. Fine. What? Pushing the wrong button. That's what. Stuff and things, and here's an oven. You could bake some bread, but but we can't. All right, let's get out of here.
What do you want?
Would you chill out? You know what? We need to apply some speechcraft to you. Look at the way she's standing.
Can't you see that I'm upset?
Let's talk.
We'll see.
We'll send. So she likes the jokes. She likes coercion. Let's hit her with a joke.
Oh, that's great. That's really too much.
Yeah.
You win this one.
Yeah, and I instantly screw it up.
Don't try to manipulate me. I doubt it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I
Boop.
won't fight you.
This is bad.
Don't waste your flattery on me. That's great. How's it? I doubt it.
Okay, so let's see. We don't want these, so let's do that.
Don't talk such rot. I like that a lot. I doubt
This one.
it. I won't fight you.
You won't fight me. That's good. I'd hate to have to fight you in your own home. That'd be bad.
I won't fight you.
You won't, huh?
Not now, not
That's-
later, not ever. I doubt it.
Here.
Oh, that's great. That's really too much.
Now let's see if she has anything else to say. She needs to be robbed senselessly.
All right, I get it.
You get it? Are you in a better mood now? Really? Don't look like you're in a better mood.
Someone needs to get Skiorta.
Right.
Good riddance.
No, you really don't like me, huh?
Can't you see that I'm upset?
Well, let's see
Go ahead.
if you can get her in a little bit better shape here.
Don't try to manipulate me. I doubt it. That's great. How's it go again? You've got a point.
All right, that's a pretty good place, 70. Still don't have anything else to
Good
say.
riddance.
Okay, well, she's just going to be mad. I think she might be involved in the quest that I'm thinking of. So let's remember where her house is, okay? I'm going to go back up to the castle and go to the jail. Again, I'm going off of really old memories here, so I could be wrong.
Hello there.
Hello.
Something to report?
He has a name.
As Captain Bird says, we have to stay on the good side of the local Nords.
Yes.
It ain't their fault they're ignorant barbarians.
it ain't their fault that they're ignorant barbarians.
Be seeing you.
Be seeing you.
Good to see you.
Remember that one. All right. I think the jail's in here. I bet it can be pickpocketed. I bet it's really good. We may have to try that out. I don't think this is the right way. It could be. Everybody's in here, huh?
Well met.
I'm at 3 of the afternoon watch and all's well. The way I like it, sir.
Great.
You too. I wouldn't call him a friend. Still, if I wanted to learn more about illusions... How can I help you?
I'm Captain Bird, commander
Okay.
of the Bruma Guard.
It's a nice sword you have there. Rumors?
Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place?
Unfortunately, I believe it.
I make sure my guards treat the local Nords and their ways with respect.
But it ain't their fault they're ignorant barbarians.
Take care.
Oh, here we go. Dungeon. I could be just barking up totally the wrong tree. Is this where you go to the bathroom? Okay.
Excuse me, I'm on duty.
Well, any rumors?
I've heard that Orentus Falvius...
Right. Visit a prisoner.
What's a bother? Don't be too long about it. I gotta stay with you so there isn't any funny business.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, no, don't do that. Wait on him to open it. Again.
Don't get too close to the prisoners.
Yes, I shan't. There's a prisoner in here.
I haven't got all day.
Go away.
Go away. Okay. Well.
Don't state your business. Goodbye.
All right. We just haven't found the right guard yet. I know someone talks about this. I know it. I'm not totally imagining this.
Prisoners may not accept gifts.
I understand that. Well, it's, it's in the breeding, I guess.
Tiding, can I help you?
Rumors.
I've heard that Jantus Brolus is skilled with both magic and steel.
That's all well and good.
Farewell.
But it's not what I'm looking for.
What is it, sir? Rats? They've got Fighters Guild people out killing rats? You're kidding, right? Goodbye.
It's true. Wake up.
Can I help you?
Maybe.
Do you believe any of that talk?
No.
Be seeing you.
Duty calls.
It calls. That's why you were in bed, right?
Goodbye.
Sorry. All right. I know one of these guards has something to say about
Excuse me. Good day.
Maybe. Oh, well, wait. This is jailer.
Excuse me. Goodbye.
Okay, fine. It's probably not that important of a quest, but...
There's been some terrible trouble at the chapel in Anvil.
yes, we know that.
Farewell.
This guy's down to his skivvies here.
Duty calls.
That's why you're in your underwear.
You too.
Okay. Well.
Greetings to you.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we just have to hunt around forever. Maybe it's one of these guys.
Great. What can I do for you? Farewell.
This is the red-eyed guy.
What do you need?
Yeah.
Hey, you're the one they call the hero.
That's me.
Farewell.
Well. Oh well. I guess I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. It's just not triggering for whatever reason. But it doesn't matter. Really, it doesn't matter. Okay. So we have a knife in the dark. That's Dark Brotherhood. Brotherhood Betrayed. That might be something to look into. This is the vampire hunter thing. So let's
Greetings, Argonian.
we talked to you, didn't we?
What is it, sir?
More red eyes.
Farewell.
Okay. Ooh, oh dear. Hey, restoration mastery increased. The secret energies of the human body have not surrendered their mysteries easily to you. You are now an apprentice of restoration and can cast apprentice-level restoration spells. I'm betting that means... Yeah, we can now cast this. So, let's put it somewhere. I don't want to replace the minor one. Let's just put it there. Not that one. There we go. For now. All right, we casted it once.
Speak, citizen.
Bye. I'm pretty sure it starts by talking to a guard. I'm pretty sure. But I just have to find the right guard.
Please.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene.
Okay.
And no one other than ourselves or Reynold Draelus will be allowed access.
Reynold Draelus?
The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information.
Hey, at least he's honest.
Poor Arnora. Seems her boyfriend,
This is it.
Jorunda, has stolen some gold from her and left her penniless. Now he's in jail, and she's destitute.
That's the quest.
Arnora and Jorunda were once a happy couple, but that's over now. I hear that he took all of their money and stashed it after he committed a robbery. He was going to skip town on Arnora, but got arrested before making good on his escape. Now she has no money left at all. Poor thing.
Well, I sense an opportunity to be a white knight.
The culprit in this crime, I'd
Right.
tell you...
Well,
All right.
let's see if we can butter him up. He likes admiration. And he likes boast. So let's hit him with this.
What can I say?
Uh,
That's just talk.
This.
You're revolting. Well done.
That bad, huh? Okay. So.
What a wonderful
do
compliment.
that. That's wonderful.
Oh, please. You're well done.
64.
You're revolting.
That bad, huh?
Really? Interesting.
Oh, crap.
You can't scare me. Goodness, what can I say?
What can I say?
Ugh, that's foul.
It didn't spin. Why didn't it spin?
Really? Interesting.
Is it bugged? Is it bugged out?
Please, I'm embarrassed. But thank you. Is that so?
Apparently it was. Okay.
Really now? You're such a charmer. That's just talk. You're revolting. Remarkable.
Let's see if that's enough.
I suppose there's no harm in telling you what
Yep.
happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Brayden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Reynold Draelus, we may have never uncovered the truth.
Okay.
Let me explain. In the last week or so, we found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls.
Mhm.
The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Reynold arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Brayden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Brayden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Brayden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you. So you can see we really don't need any help. But thanks for the offer.
Something doesn't add up.
As far as I know, he's a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense. I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. Guess that's why he does it for a living.
Well, I guess that's reasonable. Okay, thank you.
Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much trouble.
Probably not.
I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me.
Please, calm down. I want to help.
Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast.
Tell me what happened.
I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Brayden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Reynold Draelus. He said he was a vampire hunter and that Brayden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Reynold, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Reynold convinced Carius that Brayden was a vampire.
The evidence looks bad.
Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing, the guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Brayden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Reynold character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. There isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar.
Well?
I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
You might be.
Sorry, I have a lot of work to do.
I'm sure you do. Okay. Well, there's the body. Repeated tampering with Brayden's corpse is a crime. Oh, I'm sorry. Shouldn't have done that. Let's go. All right. So let's check the quest log here. Brayden's wife, Erlene, told me her husband's innocent. She says he simply works at night and sleeps during the day. She also suspects that someone must have planted the body. She seemed to cast a suspicious light on Reynold, whom she says she recognizes. I think I should locate Reynold and ask him some questions as well. I should start with some of the merchants and innkeepers in town. Got it. I still love these windows, by the way. Athletics. That reminds me, we need to be jumping. You got anything to say about it?
Yes?
Yes. You don't.
Be seeing you.
Be seeing you. Acrobatics mastery increased after long, arduous hours of jumping around like a fool. You have become an apprentice of acrobatics. You are now able to dodge by pressing right-click plus space while moving, allowing you to quickly reposition yourself and avoid attacks. So, like that. Let's see what it looks like in third person. There you go. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Gan Lusef, castle mage and healer.
Thank you.
Actually, I'm not much of a healer.
Really?
I can blow the meat off you, but I'm not much good at sticking it back on.
Again, I say at least he's honest.
This is my first posting after Arcane University. The Countess and Bird like my work well enough. Poor Arnora. Seems her boyfriend Jorunda has stolen some gold from her and left her penniless. Now he's in jail and she's destitute.
And now everybody wants
you.
to talk about it. Be seeing you. Oh well. I have questions.
Yes?
I hope you like the Radio Shack and you have answers.
Ah, you mean that vampire hunter. He's staying over at Olav's Tap and Tack. It's near the city gates. You can't miss it.
Okay. Thank you.
You too.
Let's go see him. We haven't been to Olav's. And he says it's near the city gate. Let's see. I guess he means this gate because we haven't been there yet. So we'll see.
Greetings, Argonian.
Greetings. Ah, here. Olav's Tap and Tack. Screenshot. Let's go in, see if the Dunmer is in here that we're looking for. All right, Gale Wolf, see you later, my friend. Thanks for hanging out with me. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening. I bet that's him. No, that's not him.
What is it now?
Did you ever hear about the
I
Really?
have no time for your pathetic attempts at small talk. Now walk away before I get nasty.
Ghost of Lord Vlindra?
Fine.
They say he haunts the...
I'm Olga. I'm a bard and a speechcraft trainer.
You don't say.
Hanmund is my live-in partner. No offense, but I don't want to hear about any Mara Mother Mild and Chapel family business. Hanmund and I lived together in the old Nord way. Good enough for my fa and ma, and good enough for me.
Rumors?
I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion gates opening all across Cyrodiil. I hope it's just wild talk.
It's not.
Bruma's a funny place. Half Cyrodiil and half Skyrim. I'm Old Nord all the way. I keep the old songs and stories alive.
Do you know Ragnar the Red?
Good day.
Seriously?
Sure.
Bye.
Again, we don't have a lot of money, so
What
we're
is
not
it
really going to
now?
pursue
Isn't right
training
Wind
right
an
now.
impressive
Hello. What can I do for you today?
Well, let's talk about Bruma first.
The Countess is Heartland Nibanian, and so are most guildsmen and chapelmen, but most others are as Nordish as you'll find.
Rumors?
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city?
That's me. Braden.
I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Braden was a vampire. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynil killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder.
Really? Tell me about Raynil.
I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's try to persuade.
Yes?
Yes. So he likes coercion, he likes jokes. Okay.
Yeah, I get it. Don't, please.
I
I'm
really
sorry.
set myself up for that one, didn't I?
Don't be silly. Don't make me laugh.
Okay.
You're pathetic. I doubt you really mean that. No more. You're frightening me.
Really?
Yeah, I get it. You're full of it. I'm not buying whatever you want. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Is that enough?
I usually don't give out that kind of information.
Okay, it's not.
All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. Don't make me laugh. Whatever you want. That's a bit excessive, don't you think?
Probably.
Blah,
Blah, blah, blah. That's a bit excessive. I accept. Sure, that's cute.
It's cute.
I'm not buying that one.
Ugh.
Whatever you want. Blah, blah, blah. Sure, that's cute.
Let's see.
You're a big fat liar.
No, thanks.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Don't, please. Don't be silly.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Is it not?
I usually don't give out that
Darn
kind
it.
of information.
Well.
Good journey gifted
Okay.
with a blade. Can't blame the fighter's
This place is
skills for having her
tiny.
train others.
He's probably in here, right?
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
There are foul
Guide to Bruma.
tidings from Skyrim. The Greybeards speak of the end of
Needs a
all
key, huh?
times.
This is unbelievable. How can the gods let this happen?
There's no way I could
Good day.
lockpick this or pickpocket him standing here.
Yes?
Salomon Jeanette.
Olaf's Tap and Tack is a good, inexpensive place for travelers.
Okay.
Bye.
Frustrating.
You get any closer, and I'll turn.
Ongar the World Weary.
Ongar, the world weary.
Well,
they
you
call
look
me.
familiar.
I've been everywhere and done everything. Now I'm settled down for a good long rest.
Have you really been everywhere?
Bruma is a perfect town for a Nord man of leisure. Bracing mountain air, good food and drink, and lively Nord fellowship. I've heard Edla Darkheart was once an assassin. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't buy or sell things.
I bet you do.
Yes?
Okay.
Goodness, what can I say? You can't scare me. What a great story. Get away from me. Is that so? Ugh. Well, what a wonderful compliment.
Thank you.
You're revolting. Well done. No, you do me. You're wasting your
That bad?
breath.
Yeah, we really can't get anywhere with this guy, can we?
Is that so? Really now, you're such a charmer. Well done. You should be ashamed. Is that so? What a great story. Ugh, please, I'm embarrassed. But thank you.
You're welcome.
You're good.
Thank you. Now do you sell stuff?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, fine.
Farewell.
Back off.
Well, I feel like we must get some information here some way. We're going to have to bribe this guy.
Hello. What can I do for you today? I usually don't give.
Let's
Please, go on.
do the thing. We can't do it, so let's bribe him.
Every little bit helps.
Every little bit helps. Maybe that made a difference.
Raynill's staying in the last
There
room
we go.
down
It
the
did.
hall upstairs. Here's the key.
Yeah.
I always liked Braden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either.
Yeah, thanks, ZZ. I do know I can bribe. I'm just very cheap. 70 seems to be the point where you need to be at least 70 before you get anything. All right, let's go in there. I've entered Reynolds' room. I should carefully search the place for anything suspicious. Pewter mug, that's not suspicious. Okay. Brush jar and parchment, not suspicious. Bed, not suspicious. Aha! Gilliborn's journal. I've discovered a small journal in Reynolds' room at the inn. It seems he was part of a group of adventurers who uncovered an artifact of some sort from some Iolid ruins They all agreed to stash the artifact in a cave until more research could be done about it. Each of them took a key to the chest it was secured in. Aha, the plot thickens. The two other members of the group were Braden and someone named Gilliborn. I need to find out more about Gilliborn to confirm my suspicions about Raynal. Olav may be able to help. Again, I'm limiting my reading because of the tongue injury, so we'll not read that. We'll just take the game's word for it this time. No, we do want to leave it there, I guess. All right, Olav.
What can I do for you today?
Yeah, I hate to impose upon you once again.
Geliborn? That's odd that you should mention that name.
Really?
Raynal told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah,
Okay.
That's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gelborn down and killed him.
Yeah.
That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynal and his so-called accomplishment.
Yeah.
And nothing else I can tell you about him. He comes and goes and doesn't talk to people much.
Right. Okay, well, thank you.
Just look for me if you need anything else.
Sure thing. So, yeah, now we know what's going on here. So, these people are not vampires. They just have the keys to this treasure. Yep. It says, so here, the innkeeper Olav told me that Gelborn was slain in Skingrad by none other than Raynal. As with Braden, Raynal claimed Geliborn was a vampire. I think Raynal is using the vampire as a cover story to get the keys to the chest where they stashed the artifact. I think it's time to speak to Carius Renelius about Raynal. He must be stopped. Yeah, so he's going to be up by the house, I guess. That was the fellow that was in the house. In charge of the investigation, I believe. It's hard to keep all these names straight. Zeron the Gamer, hi, welcome. How are you today? All right.
So, any new revelations in your investigation?
Yep. There is a quest like this in Fallout 3, I do believe. Raynal Draelus.
I'll warn you about one thing. I understand you wanting to help Airline by checking up on Raynal. We have it on good authority from officials in a neighboring city that Raynal is what he says he is. So I'm not sure what you're trying to prove. I'm only allowing you to do this investigation, and I use that term very loosely, because Airline is so distraught.
Well, I've got more information.
How'd you know about that? Too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters.
Look at his face.
Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Geliborn was killed by Raynal not too long ago. Geliborn was a vampire as well, obviously.
Well, I hope you had a good nap.
What do you mean you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Geliborn was not a vampire?
Well, I don't have any proof.
Then don't go around flinging accusation and hearsay. If you dare accuse someone of a crime, you must have the proof to back it up. Now, if you believe what you're saying is true, go get me the proof.
Probably a good idea.
What proof of your outlook?
No, I don't have any. Okay. Still doesn't have anything to say. So I need proof that this Geliborn was not a vampire.
I'm afraid. Yes. I remember Braden mentioning that name once. He was part of the brotherhood he had created with Raynal.
Right. Okay.
I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
Right. So I still need to trigger something with this guy.
I'm sure Erlene is very upset. She'll be safe, though. Raynal has confirmed with us that she isn't infected. Her accusations that Raynal is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so upset that she'll say anything to deny what really happened. I suppose if I found out a loved one was something as horrid as a vampire, I'd find any excuse not to believe it either. Keep up the, good work, I suppose.
Okay. So we need to find some proof, right?
Hello.
Just following the markers the game is giving me, it's saying I still need to talk to this fella. So, but I need proof before he'll listen to anything else. What proof would that be? The way these games work, though, is usually until you trigger this, you can't just go off and do something else, right? So my gut is telling me that we probably should go to Skingrad and ask around about Gelliborn. But I really don't want to go that way right now, so let's just not do that. Let's switch over to two sides of the coin. Maybe we'll come up with something else. He looks vampirish, yeah. Interestingly, there are 2 guards around here, at least 2, that have red eyes, which, is that not normally a sign of vampirism? In the Elder Scrolls universe? I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, hello.
What do you want?
Yeah, you are the one I was thinking about.
Can't you see that I'm upset?
Well, you have that amulet. So they said you were left with nothing, but my God, that looks like something.
I suppose I can trust you with this information.
See, we buttered her
After
up.
all, if you can help me recover my stolen gold, you may find yourself earning some of it.
See, we buttered her up before, so that's why she probably is talking to us now.
I know what you've heard, all about Jorunda and his run-in with the town guard. Well, let's just say it isn't exactly all true. I may have let a detail or 2 leak out to entice someone such as you to assist me. Until you agree to my scheme, I don't want to say more. All I can promise is that you'll be making a lot of money. Are you in or are you out?
Bye-bye, Katie. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you continue to feel better. And I'm here if you need anything. Just give me a holler. Okay, keep talking. I'm in.
Smart answer. Here's the deal. Jorunda and I have had a rocky relationship at best. Against my will, I've been dragged all over Cyrodiil helping him commit petty crimes. I wouldn't say we're thieves. I mean, we've stolen things, sure. But we've never stolen that much at one time. Just enough to keep us going. That is until last year. Jorunda started to take risks and began robbing more dangerous targets. Not just lone merchants, mind you. I'm talking about the bigger scores, like estates and tax shipments. I begged him to stop, as I knew that his capers would one day lead to violence. He just threatened to hurt me if I got in his way. I think the gold changed him, I really do. He wasn't the man I met 7 years ago. The few times I tried to say something, he'd strike me or push me away. I began to become frightened of him.
And so you're not thieves. Yeah, you got me on that one. But anyway, what does this have to do with me?
Our last score was a tax shipment being delivered to the Imperial City. We robbed it, and in the midst of the chaos, Jorunda killed a guard. I was mortified. We snatched up the gold and holed up in the mountains. He said if I breathed a word of the murder to anyone, he'd kill me. I was terrified of him at this point. 2 days later, the Bruma City Guard traced us to our makeshift campsite. I was off gathering food, but Jorunda was captured. Served him right. When I went back to the site later, the gold was gone. He'd moved it. What I need you to do is go to the Bruma Castle dungeons and speak to him for me.
Okay.
Convince him to tell you where the gold is, and then we split it.
Okay.
He's not likely to just come out and tell you, so get creative.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, let's go. Zeron. Oh, I missed your message earlier about Knights of the Nine DLC. Have fun with that. I hope that's Hope that you enjoy it. I'd say you will. Vampirism or being drunk. Yeah, the red eyes. Well, the iris is solid red. I was thinking that was a sign. Is it? Are you one of them? No, you're not one of them. I could be wrong, though. Is it you?
Yes?
No, not you.
Farewell.
It's you. Is it you?
Sir.
Not you.
Take care.
Anyway, there's a red-eyed guard around here somewhere. There's two of them. Although, being drunk is...
Greeting. What seems to be the problem?
No, not you. Anyway, I'll see you.
Greetings, Argon.
Let's get down to the dungeon. You'll just have to take my word for it. Oh.
Well met.
Sorry to bother you.
Yes?
I need to speak to a prisoner.
What a bother. Don't be too long about it. I got to stay with you, so there isn't any funny business.
God, sorry. Open the evidence chest.
No touching the locks.
Sorry. God.
I haven't got all day.
I don't know who you are, nor do I care. All I know is that I want you to leave.
All squinty-eyed and mean. Well, I want to talk to you about stolen gold.
I'm not talking to you about anything. You're an outsider. I bet you're trying to trick me into telling something and the guards put you up to it. That
Yeah, that's
fetcher
it.
of a guard, Terrellius, is always trying to be sneaky. Well, you can forget it. Tell him it isn't going to work.
I bet we need to go talk to Terrellius. He said he doesn't talk to outsiders. I think he's referring to the fact that I'm not a prisoner. Sounds like the only way to get him to talk is by getting arrested. Well, the things we do for gold, huh?
I haven't got all day.
Well, fastest way to do that would be to pick the lock, right? I'm messing with the lock.
All day.
I'm messing with the lock. Are you gonna, like, mess with me? No. So you don't care if I touch that? There you go. All right, let's see. Is there something to steal around here?
I haven't got all day.
Let's take this axe.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
Off to jail.
Hope you rot, criminal scum.
I've committed a crime and been sent to jail. Perhaps now I can convince Urander to tell me about the stolen gold. And we're in here. Is there anything in here worth getting?
You've got nothing to lose, so why not just tell me and...
Yeah, sure. And I suppose I just end up rotting while you spend it all? Forget it.
You're gonna end up rotting here anyway, you idiot.
Look, you horse's ass. I never
Ooh.
trusted city guardsmen. Never. So I'm definitely not going to start trusting you, Terrellius.
It is
Suit
Terrellius,
yourself.
okay.
Enjoy your stay.
Go away, Terrellius. Go away. He's not going to go away, is he? Okay, fine.
By the way the guards tossed you in here, I can see you're no friend of theirs.
Darn straight.
I suppose I can trust you. In fact, maybe you can help me with a bit of a problem.
Maybe.
And make some money for yourself in the process. I'm in here for the long haul. They got me for murder, even though I didn't do it. And once the Count makes a ruling, there's no way it's changing. I owe all of this to that heartless, treacherous witch, Arnora.
Really? So maybe I won't feel bad when I steal that big blue amulet. What'd she do?
You want to know what happened?
Yep,
I'll
I
tell
do.
you. I was betrayed, stabbed in the back. I'm in here and Arnora's out there, living in my house. We were doing petty crimes all over Cyrodiil. Small scores, 10 gold here, 25 there. Nothing big enough to have them investigate you.
Then along comes Arnora with a plan to waylay a tax shipment headed for the Imperial City.
Uh-oh.
We're talking serious gold, complete with armed escorts.
I told her she was crazy, but she insisted. Women have a way of getting men to do what they want.
Don't they?
So we did it. We ambushed the shipment. In the process, Arnora killed a guard. I told her to be careful and just knock them out, but she didn't listen. We then buried the gold in the woods. Then she disappears to get supplies. Suddenly, the campsite gets raided by the Bruma City Guard. There's no way they could have found us. Oh, there's no doubt she tipped them off. But I was one step ahead. I had moved the loot while she was away. My final revenge. Or was it?
ZZ says, go and beat up Jaskar and pretend it was for this quest. See if he likes this prank. That cracked me up when when you sent that message while he was talking. I was dying over here. Oh, I hope y'all didn't hear me like hee-hawing. What are you getting at?
I'll tell you. I want Arnora dead. That's right, I said dead.
Uh-oh.
She took my life away, and now I want hers taken as well. You do this for me, and you get the gold. All of it. All I need as proof is that damn amulet she always wears. Show that to me, and the money's yours.
Well, I'm hoping that Peabody over here is deaf as a stone.
Finally, a chance for revenge.
Oh, he's happy about that. All right, let's rest. Yeah, let's just serve the time. Alteration decreased by 1. Crap. Oh well. That's fine. It's a sacrifice, right? Well.
How do you do?
How do you do? Whoa. Oh, yeah. Cast that restoration. That was the big restoration. Let's set it to the little restoration, which is 7. By the way, we haven't made a permanent save in a while. Do that. Well, we have a choice. Don't we? Wonder if we could just convince her to give it to us.
Welcome back to the world,
Or we could
convict.
Oh, you think that's funny?
So, were you able to find out about the gold or not?
Huh.
How could you stand sharing a cell with that imbecile? So he told you another one of his tall tales. I hope you didn't believe him. What's he got in store for me? He sent you to kill me, is that it? What if there was another way? What if he thought I was dead, but I wasn't? Then he'd tell you the location of the gold. What did he need as proof?
The stupid amulet.
That fetcher. He knows this is the only heirloom I have left from my family.
I doubt that.
Only he would stoop so low. Look, I know you could just kill me where I stand. But what if I gave you the amulet and you bring it to him? Then he'd say where the gold's stashed.
Yeah.
You kill me here and now. And as far as the town guard is concerned, it's a crime.
Mm-hmm.
So you make your choice. You want to do it my way or Jorunda's?
Here's what we do. We take the amulet, show it to him, and then we just get the gold and don't give her anything. We can always kill her later.
I knew you'd make the smarter decision. Good. Here's the key to the chest by my bed. Inside, you'll find the amulet Jorunda wants.
Really?
Take my amulet to him. Get the gold and bring half of it back here to me. If you don't come back, I'll let the guards in on our plan. You'll be hunted all over Cyrodiil. You don't want that, do you? I don't think so. Good luck.
You know, maybe I should have just killed this witch.
I warn you, don't cross me.
Just as a key. Okay.
Why, you dirty...
It's all over,
Oh, crap.
Lawbreaker.
Oh, crap.
Is at an end. I'll take any stolen
Okay, whatever. Resist arrest.
Then pay with your blood, little thief.
We're gonna reload anyway. Nah.
Don't get too close to the prisoners.
This is not where we should be. Hold on.
Prisoners.
Load. This one. Now we're back on track. I don't like being involved with this woman. I regret purposely seeking out this quest now. Oh well. Whatever. I guess we'll do it the non-killing way because this character is not really... Is this the wrong house? I think it is. This character is not supposed to be evil. But somehow, I'm telling you, the murder that started the Brotherhood quest, I still don't know when that was. I don't remember killing anyone. I don't remember it. So, I guess that's what any criminal would say, eh?
Welcome back to the world. So, were you able to find out?
Yeah.
How could you... So he told... What if
That's
there
right.
was... That... Look...
Yeah, the amulet. We'll do it your way.
I knew you'd make the smart... Take my amulet to him. Get the gold and bring half of it back here to me. If you don't come back, I'll let the guards in on our plan.
I doubt she would.
You'll be hunted all over Cyrodiil. You don't want that, do you? I don't think so. Good luck.
I kind of doubt it.
I warn you.
Why
don't
would you
cross
go?
me.
Why would you go tell the guards that? You know, doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? This woman is terrible. Ah, Arnora's true amulet. Let's see. Oh, we're wearing this. I forgot. We should not be wearing the prisoner clothes. Shield. Boots. Arnora's true amulet. It looks like the Amulet of Kings. Looks very much like it. We'll wear our regular one. And our rings. There we go. We're good. No, not the console. Sorry about that. Save it. It's a lot of hoops to jump through, and it's probably like 500 gold or something. Not including her half. or including her half, rather. Up to Castle Bruma we go. To find some gold and stuff. Hello.
Hail.
Really, this is a quest to introduce the concept of being arrested, right? This is really a tutorial quest in a lot of ways. So, that's how it works. But it's a neat one. I mean, it is a neat kind of quest that walk past to do it again. That introduces
The prisoners.
a neat concept. Hey,
State your business.
gotta visit a prisoner.
What a bother.
Yeah, I know it's a bother, but hey. Oh, well, the door was open. And it's because I could have just went over here. Hey, you.
Show me the proof. So, she's dead, eh?
Right. She's
finally
dead.
Finally, someone has wiped that stupid, smug grin off her face. Good, good. Well, you did your part of the bargain, now I'll do mine. The gold is buried outside the walls of Bruma, near the North Gate. Goodbye. I don't expect to be seeing you anytime soon. If I were you, I'd get out of Bruma fast before the guards catch on that she's dead.
Yeah, right. I think we just got locked in here. All right. Now we got to go get the... Yeah. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Okay, we're going to go get that gold.
Go take your break.
See how it pans out. There could be another surprise coming. I'm not sure.
Greetings to you.
Greetings. Hail. What the hell are you doing here? It's not that kind of hail. Okay. I'm talking to myself. That's what every good YouTuber does, right? Hello.
Hi there.
Goodbye. I don't have a shovel, but I probably don't need one. Look, this just happens to be the gate where we left the horse. All right. Who are you?
I'm here for Jorunder's gold, and you're my only loose end.
Uh-oh.
I've been hoping to get someone in his cell and loosen his lips, and then you showed up.
You did listen in.
You really should be more careful when you talk in the dungeons. The sound tends to carry. Jorunder's such an idiot. I've taken care of Honora. She won't be around to point the finger.
Oh.
And Jorunder's not going anywhere for a long time. That just leaves you.
Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Don't have my stuff on. Okay. Get this ready. I'm not attacking. I'm being attacked. Thank you. Okay, we're good.
Take that!
Darn you. You're going up against one of the Emperor's blades here.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Uh-oh.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm!
Yeah, I got a good hit there. We're out of fatigue, though. One more hit. Down you go, Tyrellius. I've killed a corrupt guard named Tyrellius Logellus near the stashed loot. Apparently, he had overheard my conversation with Jorunder in the Bruma Castle dungeons and wanted the gold for himself. Gee, he was standing right there. I think he's also killed Arnora. I can now recover the gold unhindered. This is fantastic. This is the best news I've heard all year. We got some stuff. Let's take it all and leave him naked in the snow. That's what he deserves. Take his longsword too. We're over encumbered. That's okay. We'll just heal up here. How encumbered? Not terribly. Chainmail is light. Yes, it is. It's also better than what we have. However, we get this small endurance and strength bonus from this thing. We could put on the greaves, I guess. Same armor as the leather. That's interesting. But it looks better with what we're wearing, I think. Chainmail boots. Oh, yes. Chainmail gauntlets. Oh, yes. That's much better looking anyway. We could drink the feather potion, I guess. Sheesh. Let's go find the chest. Well, it's dark out here. Let's not. Hold on. We don't want to drink the potion because it'll wear out while we're screwing around with the chest. This longsword is so heavy, but it's worth a lot. It also looks cool. But we'll keep the katana on. This Iron War, oh yeah, we can drop this because we stole this in the thing. It's interesting it let us keep it. Blade of Woe. Ah, that's the Dark Brotherhood thing. Got it. I remember now. Tell you what I'm going to do. We need to drop 2 pounds, so let's just eat that mutton. That wasn't quite enough. So, we just need a little bit of something else gone. Eat the lettuce. Okay. So, yeah, finding this chest. It's here somewhere. Right here it is. Here we go. Yorunder's loot. I found the treasure that Yorunder concealed. I should go check to see if Terelius was telling the truth about Honora. Alright, so we got a brass pearl ring, a couple brass rings, a flawed pearl, 40 gold. Wow, that's very unimpressive. Purloined Shadows, a book, a silver nugget, and the Warp in the West. And we're over encumbered. By 2 again. Let's see. Let's eat the mutton. Darn it. Let's drink a weak potion of healing. There we go. So let's see if our Nora is dead. We also leveled up. Well, we can level up, rather. We have to rest, of course. See if she's actually dead. This is probably warrants a permanent save. Don't fall down the stairs.
What is it?
Nothing. I promise. I don't know. She might not actually be dead. What if we get caught standing over the body? Of course, Zeron, at some point, yes. Well. This is the wrong house. How did I do that? I don't pay attention. That's what it is. I bet she's not dead. Oh, no. I found Honora's body in her house. Terelius has indeed killed her. I should probably leave before the town guard thinks I had something to do with it. On the bright side, all of Yorunder's gold is now mine. I'll take her gold. Bye-bye. Okay. So we've done some stuff here in good old Bruma. We need to get to the bottom of this Brotherhood Betrayed. This is our Dark Brotherhood thing. This is the main quest. Gotta find more Nirnroot. Pilgrimage. Yeah, this would be Anvil when we head there. Clavix's Vial, we may or may not ever do that. We have to be level 20, so it's going to be a minute. Join the Mages Guild. We still need to get 4 letters of recommendation. Separated at birth, this Reynold Dremain has been sighted in Cheydinhall. So Cheydinhall is somewhere. It's nearby, relatively. That would probably be a sensible place to go next. Of course, the Imperial City is where we'll ultimately be going for the main quest. But I think what I'm going to do at this point is call it a stream. I hope that you enjoyed this as much as I have. I really love this game. I hope that each and every one of you are enjoying it as well in your own way. Thank you so much, ZZ, Zeron, Katie, and Gale Wolf for hanging out with me in the chat, as well as everyone who's been watching. And all of you who will watch the VOD when it goes up right after this. So if you want to relive these moments, you can do so right away. Before you go, be sure to like the video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so, because your support, however you choose to show it, keeps me going and making great content just like this. We also have a Discord server if you'd like to join that. There's an invite link in the description. We'd love to have you over there if you'd like to join us. For now, though, I will bid you adieu, wherever you are, whenever you are. I'll see you next time. Be sure to share this with your friends, too. Appreciate it. Bye-bye, everybody.